Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank y'all for joining us again, man. Just again, man, for another week. Evolutionary Media, man's live, aka with Evo. Hey, I am your man, Coach Ferg, man. I'm just here sitting here with my co-host, man. We all just ready to just chime in on today's topics. There's a lot going on, stuff all over the country, all over the world, whether it's in your neighborhood, the airport, man. Also, man, just let me give a quick shout out, man, to all my veterans, man. All my veterans, man. I don't care if you was a potato peeler, man, or you was out on guard duty, man. Salute to everybody, man. 2005, man. Let's big up, man. So, listen, we're gonna get right into it, man. I'm just gonna do a check in. We're gonna do our annual check in. It's with pies, physically, intellectually, emotionally, and spiritually. Evo, could you flash it up real quick?
That's the
Yeah,
happiest
so yeah.
Thanksgiving I've ever seen.
Yeah. See, it's physical. See, your physical includes your skin and everything, all the way to your
Me
fingernails,
too, happy
just
as hell.
everything. Yeah, man. Your intellectual, is your brain okay? Does it feel like you're reading and you're smarter and you're making better decisions? All of that, man. Emotionally, sad, glad, mad, angry, indifferent. Did you experience them all in a day, all in a week? Uh, and spiritually, what are you connected to? Your family, this group right here, friends, your dog, your cat, your job, all that plays into it. So yeah, man, for me, I'm just gonna go and choose my pie word, man. My pie word, man, is physical, man. My body is, my military toughness and football and toughness is starting to catch up with me. And I'm injured from my shoulder, neck, all the way down to my toes. But I maintain my weight. I maintain my, try to maintain some strength. Some days it's harder to, what I'm saying. It's a unique thing, man. The doctor told me long ago, and I'm gonna shut up just with that. As long as I keep being over in the, I guess what's that as long as I keep doing the mumbo, the horizontal mumbo, he said I'll be good forever. So I took that advice, and yeah, man, everything it just seems to work out. That's all I'm gonna leave that alone. But yeah, salute to my wife too. That shit. I'm in, man. I'm sure.
Ain't nothing like the love of a good woman, boy. That's what's up.
Yeah, get you.
How we
That's
doing
what's
that?
up.
Okay, I think we going in order, or we just popping up.
What? We go ahead, man. You good, man? Go ahead, bro.
What up, fellas? I mean,
You know how we
another
do.
Thursday night. What up, Evo?
What's going
Welcome
on? Haven't made
everybody,
it.
man. Yeah, it's been a long week, man. Tired. I'm gonna stick with that P tonight. I'm a little physically under the weather and tired. That's all I can give you tonight with that P. I don't think nothing else going to roll with it. So,
Cool, man. Get your rest, man. Get your fluids,
uh,
man. Get your rest, man. Get your fluids and relax your body, man.
that's what I'm down here doing, brother.
Drink lots of
Yeah.
water.
Water is important.
Yeah, no alcohol, no juice, no nothing, just water.
As he
Drink
drinks
a lot
water,
of
he's sitting there with that shameless plug. Who's that commercial for, Dapper?
Hey.
See, hold up,
Hey.
Dapper. If I
Shout
get
out,
home,
shout
I'm
out.
gonna hit him
My
like
Hey, you
guy,
feel me?
triple.
man.
Shout out to my fridge. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my
Yeah,
fridge.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Refilter my water. I don't even like this pure life water. I usually prefer spring water, but that's all I had left. So some is better than nothing.
Bougie as hell, man.
Spring water better for you, man.
Man,
I'm on my
listen,
Dr. Savior. You know
if
what I'm
you was a
saying?
soldier and they said get over and drink some of that creek water to survive, you drinking it. So and that
Yeah,
bottled
Greek
water
water,
won't
spring
mean
water.
nothing. You
Yep.
Yeah,
go,
I agree. I agree with you. But
I'm just saying
I carry a life straw with me everywhere
we
I go.
bougie because
Cool.
we over critiquing water.
Hey, you feel me? Critiquing water. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I'll go next. So I guess for me, bro, it's I think it's gonna be intellectually again because it's been a lot of stuff that's been happening. And you know, it's not necessarily good or bad, but I've kind of been in a hey, let me step back and kind of think about this state. For a lot of different things, you know what I'm saying? A lot of different things. And I've been real big on trying to be aware so that I could work on accepting more things because I feel like true peace comes from acceptance. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that prayer. The serenity prayer is like, grant me the wisdom to know the things I can't change, and the courage to change the things that I can, type of thing. So that's kind of where I've been at, is figuring out, okay, what can I do something about, and other things, what can I do something about, and also just putting myself in that mindset that just because something is difficult doesn't mean I should do it. But then there are things that are so difficult, you have to question: is this something that needs to be done? You feel me? So that's kind of where I'm at intellectually right now. So it's good. I mean, we in good places, man. We in good places, seeking that wisdom and understanding.
That's what's up. Just do like you all over the place.
Yes, sir.
Next, I'll just say my prize for this week is Evolutionary because one, I'm getting ready. I'm planning my youngest daughter's sweet 16, so it's getting crazy. I told her I'm not paying for her wedding because this sweet 16 cost me a lot, so I'm not doing that. They're basically that, and I got my grandson. He's gonna be 1 year old in 2 weeks, and then I got my daughter who's gonna be 26. So I'm just trying to keep it together for right now.
All right. So Just D, the word you got is excitement. It's a lot of exciting things getting ready to happen.
I'm excited.
No. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're excited.
You excited. Your pockets might not be, but you excited.
You're excited. You're excited because it's affecting your emotions.
I'm just that with that, being just like, being a grandfather. I'm like, I really made it this far. So I'm like, all right. Got a lot of my friends are dead and gone. So I'm like, damn, I really made it this far. So I was like, hey, I gotta keep on going. So do what I need to do.
Yeah, salute to all the brothers and the sisters who continue to fight this thing called life. Salute to y'all, man. Let's get right into it, man. Listen, man, I know it's going to be interesting. Let me get my little system together. So we got a few little questions in the back, man. We got a few.
I think some of those you went over last week, though. I think.
Yeah. So y'all want to start last week? Y'all want to go new week?
We want to go new week. Waiting on you to come back because we want to talk about that separation of finances. We wanted to.
Right. Hold on. Let's get at least through 40s tonight.
Okay. So which one y'all want to do first, though? Y'all want to? Okay. Let me read this. Do you feel more value when you're needed or when you understood?
Who wrote this question?
Man, come on, man. I don't know too many men that would ask this type of question.
This Lee question. I know Lee did this.
Sound like some shit he'll do, huh?
I'll start it off. I mean, I'm more understood because I'm not that person. I don't care if you need me or not. If I need to help you, I'm going to help you. So if you understand where I'm coming from or where I'm standing at, then we cool.
That makes
sense. I mean, I feel more needed and more understood than needed because anybody can need you. It's a whole factor towards that.
Yeah.
How do you separate both of them though? How do you know that you're understood?
Oh, I ask. I don't wait. I ask. I make sure that you comprehend what I'm saying to you because I don't want to sit there. I hate repeating myself. So it's just the whole point of, hey, when I say it the first time, I'm walking away from it.
That makes sense. Yeah, I think I would also side with being understood over needed, because if you're needed, just because somebody needs you, it doesn't mean you're being appreciated. But when somebody understands you, I mean, I had an individual tell me, you know what, I've been taking up a lot of your time. I know you said you wanted to sleep, but instead you decided to spend your time with me and doing what makes me happy. So, today I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm not gonna bother you. You feel me? They understood me. They understand I'm the type of person that if you ask, regardless of my situation, if I'm able, I'm gonna try to do it. You know what I'm saying? So by them understanding that, I did get to sleep in today. I did have a good day. You feel me? And it was because they understood where I was coming from, and I didn't even have to communicate it or say it. So I feel, I have to agree with my man Just D right now. I think an understood is being a lot better than being needed for me.
Man, the question, I don't know, man. It puts me in a conundrum because for me, I automatically will associate the relationship as she understands me, who I am, how I move, what I say, what I do, and she'll see that in my actions. So if I say something, because I talk to my wife all the time, man, and I bring some of these conversations, and we've had conversations like that, and I don't look at it as somebody needing me, but I also look at it as what they bring to me in order for them to still need me. So, and me, I've always, I always value myself. So I understand what I present to someone who's coming into my life too. So, so I don't really know how to answer that openly, but I think in everybody that I've even talked to today, they understood where I was coming from. If they wanted to do their own thing based off their understanding that I didn't hang around too long, and it was a couple of days, couple of weeks, couple of months. I wasn't going to be arguing back and forth about how we should move together. If you're interested in me, you can do your thing. I'm going to do my thing. When I call, whatever time, just drop all that. If you got to finish that day, I'm not that man. Because I don't know, man. I've been dating a long time, and I didn't chase the woman. I just met her in the halfway. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna fix some stuff. I used to do that. What just broke down over it? Let me go and get it together so you can see where I stand. And if you can't reciprocate that, then I don't mind. I've always been that type of dude. I'm helpful. So I mean, women, shit go over half that shit falling apart. Man, type of nigga. I bring my screwdrivers over and all WD-40, all that. But then I wouldn't stand around too long because I already understood what she presented. And I didn't, necessarily have to jump on every woman that I met. So, I don't know, man. But you're going to understand the whole thing in the conversations and how I talk about it, how I move about it.
Understood.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna say understood, because being understood, you're going to have to be a little bit vulnerable to be understood, because they're going to have to see patterns. They're going to have to see a lot of your weaknesses and things. I got to understand you. I mean, how is she going to understand you?
No, she understand me based off the person who I'm presenting now on a daily basis. She ain't got to know. Like,
So
it ain't
she's
about.
seen all that. She's seen you at your worst. She's seen that.
But that's all. That's all she need to see. She don't need to go inside of an assumption of a process. No one can think inside somebody's mind. You can only go by what they're presenting to you. People.
That's what I'm speaking of. I'm speaking of what you've shown her. I'm talking about.
What you want to be able to cry? You want to be able to cry to your woman about
It should be both
somebody
sides,
at work slapped you or something. I mean,
it should be both sides, right? You should be.
She gonna look at you, but she gonna look at you like he's weak. That's part of her nature to look at like you ain't the bull you're supposed to be to the world of men. But I can be wrong.
You can be vulnerable to your woman, and you can be out for the world outside.
My mother died. I break my arm. I might cry. I break my arm. I might cry to my wife and shit hurt. But I ain't gonna be over like life is too hard.
No, we're not talking in that era. I'm talking about you, but she still has to see that and understand the difference. She has to know the difference.
Man, my wife just saw me tear up, man, on a movie. Like, damn.
Yeah, but being in that relationship, you are over the time frame of years, she has learned the difference to know which one is which.
Yeah,
and that forces her, and that in some way, shape, or form allows her to need you too, right? because she sees where you're capable of doing certain things.
But either which way, we as a man, we got to hold things accountable for how they perceive us.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So you can't just sit up here and be like, all right, well, we can tear up. I'll say it like this. I've broken down plenty of times in the privacy of our house.
Yeah.
And if she knows what the problem is and what's really going on, she understands why I'm breaking down. But outside, I'm full. Hey, look, I'm all right.
Yeah, we're talking about it within the relationship now, because one validates your ego and one validates the relationship. Let's see, being on the beat, because being understood validates your ego. Like, okay, yeah, I understand you, I get you, I get what you're saying, I understand what you're saying. In that aspect, some people feel validated by their ego for that, or the realness of the situation. Being needed, it depends on who you are and how you are. That's what I'm saying. It's a conundrum there when Coach said that it's different. Because she can tell you that she understands you, but really doesn't.
I mean, that's true for the word need too. She can say she needs. I mean, you feel me? She can say she needs you, but she really don't.
I didn't want to say it though. I didn't want to say.
So elevated. I'll apologize for cutting you off. So, what is your answer as it applies to you?
I'll say needed.
You want to be needed
because she's learned to understand me. She needs me. From my perspective.
Okay.
She's grown. I'm sorry. She's grown to understand me.
Okay.
That's interesting. That's interesting. Because I mean, they're close. You feel me? It's not. I don't think it's like an overwhelming one side. I feel like it's one of these things where it could really go either way for a lot of different people. You know, because I ain't gonna lie, feeling needed is nice. You know what I'm saying? It puts a healthy pressure on you that you have to perform, and it's rewarding when you actually. Because, like, to me, I love being under pressure, but I love being under pressure because the victory of winning under pressure is so sweet. It's so sweet, man. Blowouts ain't fun. You know what I'm saying?
You don't like being under pressure of a woman.
What do you mean?
You don't like being under pressure of a woman. I'm sure there's been women over the last 4 or 5 years that wanted to be a part of your dapperness, and you just sort of played it to your advantage.
I don't know.
Think about that
actually,
young boy, think about that one.
Yeah,
I do got to think about that because unfortunately, well, I would say this unfortunately for me because my friends are able to do certain things I just can't. I'm just not built a certain way. You know what I'm saying? I've never really given anyone the short end of the stick in any engagement, whether it's business, friendships, or relationship with females. I try to give more, or it's pretty equivalent. So I don't know if I've ever used it to my advantage in that way. Now, obviously, you know what I'm saying? I beat it up.
Brother.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. So let me cut through the chase with your answer.
Go ahead.
Have you ever had some friends with benefits? Some one night stands? Yes or no?
I've never had a one night stand, no.
Some friends with benefits? Yes. Okay, but anyway, man, that's what I'm saying.
I've never had a friend of benefits either.
You always been in a relationship?
Never had a friend with benefits.
So I've only slept with 3 women outside of a relationship, and each time we were in the exclusive dating phase. I've never had a friend with a benefit ever.
That's much respect.
Never had sex with any one of my friends. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. It's like, you know, I've just lived my life a little bit differently, man. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't dip over. You ain't put your hand in the cookie jar and come back to the other side, did you?
Whoa. I don't know how I'm supposed to say that, but I'm Jamaican. Fire for that.
Okay, listen. The fact that you claim, you know, who you are, where your roots are from, that's cool. You know, I'm just saying,
that's crazy here. Work.
But I asked that question because your generation of men, y'all all sort of a lot. I'm based off your age. Listen. I'm not saying over there. I know a lot. And when you go look at these big 35-year-old dudes, they 35 and under. I'm just asking.
Crazy. That's crazy.
So when you outside, you see all the dudes with their feet like that, switching your age and under. So that's all I'm asking, you know, and a lot of them experimented.
Bro, ain't no way.
So
bro, this is crazy.
Man,
Hey, I'm
listen,
glad I was sheltered growing up.
They so
Bro,
paranoid about it. Here's how I understand the paranoia of it.
Yeah.
Guys that play sports, they don't even get naked in front of each other. They don't even take showers.
Yeah, that's
They,
true.
but see, that's the uncertainty of a man, because every man is supposed to be man around each other without shame or fear.
Yep.
I mean, I feel that.
I'm just saying, it's a
that.
new wave of teaching a man.
See, you know what? That makes sense because it's definitely your generation that being LA Fitness pissing me the hell off. Because why you coming out here naked, my nigga? Like, what are you
Because
doing?
men,
What are y'all doing for real, bro? Like, what y'all doing, bro?
Because we don't give a fuck.
See, no,
look,
because we men, psychologically, our mind is not perverted. Like,
it's not thinking that way.
Yeah, we go straight to being a man.
That's crazy.
But see, that's why I say the generational mind shift came the last 35 years ago. All
that's
this,
crazy.
That's all, man. My brother D know what I'm talking about. Elevator know what I'm talking about.
Listen, bro. I'm
not even thinking that way. Like, I'm not even thinking that way.
Yeah, listen. Even being deployed, even being in the military deployed, I wait till they get out the shower. I get up early to get in the shower. I'm not doing it.
Hold on. So you mean to tell me what about basic training?
What? No, we ain't do that shit in basic training.
We ain't do that in basic training, right?
I waited. I walked around my tower right behind my kite.
I ain't talking about going there sharing. I ain't saying you going there sharing. You sharing showers with each other. I ain't talking about that, man. They ain't talking about sharing showers, all that weird shit.
I gotta watch.
I ain't talking about y'all talking about it. No, man. Y'all play sports, man. It's all, man. I remember being little kids, me and my fellas, man, the football players, man. We basketball, man. What you talking about? My daddy like, nigga, you a man. What you talking about? That's our man. But today, again, I forget. Everybody, it just amazes me. But again, we wonder why we got all these issues with the women that we trying to get, but we ain't securing our own man. And I'm gonna leave that alone. But yeah, man, let's get to the next question, man. Anybody got a choice, man? Do you ever feel like
about the separation of finances? How you? Because I want to get your take on it because you're married too.
Oh man, that's your take on that. Well, that's probably easy, man.
Bro, really, separation of finances is real easy. You have your own account. You have the whole your own account.
There you go. And we got
your own purse and one for the house and the bills.
And then there's one to two more, right? It's the one for the
emergency,
the kitty. It's one for the kitty, and there's one up under my pillow.
Yep.
See, everything ain't going over there. It's gonna be in my click clack. So if you come in here, you can deal with my German Shepherd first, my ghost pepper spray second, and everything else is just gonna be a whole piece of cottage cheese running up through some old ghost pepper spray. That's what I call it when I hit it with that click clack. It's got the ghost.
I follow the law. 2 rubber, 1 bill. 2 rubber, 1 bill.
That is my law. No, yes, you are. You come over here, you go get. Listen, I said ghost pepper spray.
He said ghost. He said the ghost
pepper spray.
The only pepper I'm doing is with a 12-gauge shotgun and that bird shot.
That's my ghost pepper spray.
That's what I
go.
Oh, okay.
You would piss somebody off too with some bird shot.
Oh,
but again, that we live in a different state.
That's it.
We live in a different state. So we're allowed to carry that. We're allowed to carry that.
He said bird shot. They will beat his ass.
Yeah, he ain't ready. He ain't ready, man.
As I said, man. I got 2 rubber ones and one, and the next is all real.
How we get here from finances, though?
So what I'm saying,
that's part of the safety measures to keep your money safe.
Yes, that's it. That's part of the safety. There you go. Just these said it correctly.
It's part of the safety.
We got our own fiddle faddles.
Exactly.
I keep my pocket change. Mm-hmm. I keep that rack over here with the safe.
Okay.
You know, all this together. All
cash on hand. I feel
you know, but might be something over here just moving around in different spaces, man. Yeah, man. You know, and you know, me and my wife, you know, we invest a little over.
It's real, but that
Hey, you know,
that type of thing with the finances can be a major problem.
yes, if people don't work together,
If they don't, if the two people don't, you and the other person don't work together, it's not going to work.
Not at all.
So what you say that? But that's too many accounts.
No,
for me,
nah,
bro.
see.
I mean, my marriage was pretty simple, bro. It was I had an account that I would get paid in, and I would move money to cover the bills to our joint account, and then she did the same. But I had access to all the money. They were in separate accounts, yes, but money ain't get spent unless, you feel me, I okayed it. Now it doesn't mean she ain't have a budget. Like, hey, you got, if I give you this $1,000, you do whatever the hell you went with it, but it's only $1,000. Because I feel like the finances should be together, because I don't like making decisions based off of fear. I get it, you know what I'm saying? A lot of couples, you know, a lot of women, they do stuff out of fear. They hide money from their husbands, stuff like that, because they don't want to get, you know, put out. And I understand their fear, because I've heard horror stories. You know what I'm saying? I know women personally who stay at home mom, have a baby, the dude start talking crazy, and she like, I need to get my own, because if this dude decided to put me out, which he did, you don't want to be, you know, they don't want them to be homeless. So I get it. But to me, it's like, you should have never married that person. And if you thought that, I think everything should be together. If we're supposed to come together as one flesh, then we should have one purse as well. You feel me? Whether my wife is working or not, my money is her money is my money, because I'm hers and she is mine. It's a real simple thing to me. You separate bank accounts, you preparing for the worst. I don't trust that. You're supposed to hope for the best and prepare for the best. That's how I feel about it personally. Just need a little confused as hell. I'm a little confused as hell, but
I'm not confused. I'm just laughing at this. I'm like, I love your young thinking.
I mean, I've done it. I mean, that's what I did, bro. That's what I did, man.
But life is real, so I just like I get prepared for it.
Trust me, I get it. I get it 100%, man. I never knock nobody.
But you see a person. But when it comes down to money, you start seeing the person's real character too.
True.
So it does bring out that bad part of you, but. Like, if you know that you're doing right and they want to come up with like, oh, well, it's my money and this, that, and the other, you did this and that and the other. So I ain't got time. I'll tell you, my walk away game is smooth. Not just keep moving with no problems.
So how does these mindsets validate the word provider in these relationships?
Say that again?
How would you validate the word provider in these relationships if you're separating finances or keeping them joint?
Provider means, like I said, you have in the initial start of things, you two didn't have same accounts. If she needed something, she asked you. If you need something, you ask her. But then, like when you go down to it, and y'all get married, everything you can still stay the same. And she had access to your account, you have access to her account, or just make it not complicated. Get a joint account and call it a day. And then y'all just put money in for the bills or whatever y'all trying to save up to do, and that's it. Mm-hmm. But it's always good to have. But I've learned from the women in my family, it's always good to have that backup account just in case. Mm-hmm. But a lot of women do that just to be like, "Oh, I'm planning to get out." Correct. No, I do a backup account because if she fall off, I know I got her, so I ain't got to say nothing. If she lose her job, and I know I got $16,000 sitting in the bank from saving up, not letting her know. All right, bills is paid, this, that, and the other. She ain't got to worry about it until she get back home.
And I feel like that's a good thought process, man. I'm not against that at all.
Yeah, but so if she doesn't know about it, doesn't that negate what you just said about the trust factor?
What about it? No,
she don't need to know about it.
Doesn't negate that.
He's the leader. She's the follower.
I've learned being married. You got to do something. You only got to always let your right hand know what your left hand do.
My mom used to tell me that all the time.
Yeah, well, I'm saying like this: in any relationship with women, you don't have to let them know what your left hand is doing. You can let them see this hand, but this is deception right here. Just like it's blurred on my screen. It's deception right here. You can see all that right there. You see this, but my left hand, I got you paid up, ready to go, just in case.
See, and to be honest, I feel like it's actually healthier because of the thought process behind it. And I think that sometimes we get away from the intention of things.
Yep.
You know, because at the end of the day, like I can, unalive somebody, but what was my intention? I was protecting somebody. Oh, well, now I'm no longer a murderer. You see what I'm saying? This person broke into my house. Now it's completely different than if I just ran up to some random person in the street to rob them. So just because you're taking an action, we really do got to look at the intention behind the action to determine if this thing is a positive or a negative, because I think that's healthy. You feel me? I think it's healthy to have some money that's there. She don't know nothing about it, because you can really see what's up. That if she's stressing and all of a sudden she appreciates you versus she blow through that. If she blow through that, now we got, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, the money revealed who you were. You feel me? You don't agree, coach? Talk to me, man. You don't agree? Talk to me, man.
Okay.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
Because this is a simple perspective for me, right? Never live and put your resources with a woman that you're not married.
Exactly.
I don't give a damn what you're talking about. If you're married, it's joint property.
Yeah.
So if she put in double, you put in double. When y'all ain't together no more, split that shit in half. She take her little raggedy car, you take your little raggedy truck, get the hell away from her, separate. If she get the house, you get the furniture. If you get the house, she's something. You ain't walking away with her. We stand splitting that shit. We gonna split the dogs. We got 2 dogs, split that shit. You can take the cat. I don't want no cat. I might get my own cat. But everything, man, take that clothes, get out. That's just me. And
I agree with
when
that.
I was dating, I never would want to live with a woman. I used to be like, nope. My mother told me that, boy, have your own shit. Nope, you ain't live with no one. So I go over, I might spend 3-4 nights, you know what I'm saying? But I'm getting royal treatment. I ain't sitting up there. I'm watching the game. I might, you know, get a little halftime retreat. I'm getting royal treatment. And if I wasn't getting, I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? So I would never put my resources with a woman. If she live over there, let her stay. You pay your bills, she pay her bills. If she come to you talking about she need 200, 300, 400, I'll go up in there and look at everything in her house and be like, okay, we can sell some of this shit. And, you know, because if she wants some money and she ain't got no food in her refrigerator, it's a dead end, man. Some women tell her, you just got to, I don't know, man. I would advise my son, if he move in with a woman, he going to be broke. And I ain't paying no bills. You get your own little spot, fix it up if you got to. Let you know when you come over here, you got to pay the piper. Bring some groceries.
Just you saying something, you muted.
Yeah, he was muted.
He said, "Oh, my bad."
I'm glad you read lips, brother. Broadcasting on 2 other things too. So,
I thought you was on the phone.
You was seeing the phone through my head, man.
No, I thought you was. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm like thinking you was head on the little speakerphone.
I'm like, yo, is he talking out?
I'm promoting the show, bro.
Oh, okay.
Makes sense.
All right, rock on then. But it's simple for me, man. I wouldn't recommend doing it. You need to have a couple of accounts, and you know, I don't know, man. It's just easy. I'm glad my wife ain't that way, because everything we done got since we've been married has quadrupled and flip flop 4 times. So I ain't got to do nothing. I want to do something, but what I want to do, I don't think people want to see a change in the younger folk. Because I applied for some positions, and
what you want to do, man? What you
man,
want to do?
this get counsel, mentor, coach. That's it.
Oh yeah.
That's it. You know, I did it. I took a break. Now everything is a little bit more feminized in the world of the young folk, and I don't think I'm that type of man to sort of just give into that, because I'm gonna teach a boy how to be a boy and a girl how to be a girl. That's the only way I know how to do it. I understand that lifestyle, but I still tell a kid, if you choose that lifestyle, you might live poor forever.
I accept it, but I don't understand it. Yeah,
I'm just saying, ain't a whole lot of rich people walking around living that lifestyle. Not in America. So you're gonna be subjugated to a small class, regardless of what black people think is big in our neighborhood running around. But outside of that,
I was just about to say, it depends on the demographic that you're gonna be counseling, the age group. Yeah, it totally depends on that.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, I'm done, man.
Go to LA. It's not a real place. Trust me.
I mean,
you don't even want to go to LA.
It's not a real place, man.
Yeah, if he goes to LA, he'll be counseling on something else. He
bro,
won't be counseling on that.
It is a different bro. It's not America, bro. There's no way. There's just no way it's America.
Yes, it is. That's where they allow a lot of that stuff to spread all over the country.
Yeah, the Lost Angels. They lost, all right. Hey, I was telling this to somebody the other day. I said, hey, look, man, you can believe what you want to believe, but ain't nothing burned for 6 months, bro. There is nothing that can burn for 6 months unless God is involved. But I don't want to hear nothing. Why y'all the only place burning, bro? I don't want to hear nothing, bro. I don't want to hear nothing. You burn for 6 months? Okay.
Really?
You got it. You got it, big dog.
Hey, y'all ready to move on to the next question, man? We got another question.
Get that next question, man.
This question's pretty long, man. So just bear with me. Do you agree
that
the
third question for the night?
Is it the third question already?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, then we moving good. Man.
Coach gotta leave. Oh my God, we are doing.
Coach Carl not here.
No, man. No, man. Hey, man. Salute to Carl, man.
Carl, man.
You know for your back, man. The way Carl was looking last week, man. Hey, man, he might have to take a few more Thursdays off, man. He was shining last week, man.
Shining and glistening.
So here's the question, man. Do you agree that how people have been raised?
We did that last week, Coach.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. Let's go on, man. Do you feel like you're at war with your own emotions? Y'all answer that one?
No, I don't think we touched that one.
All right. So do you ever feel like you're at war with your own emotions?
No, never.
I am over
No. I answer no on that one, gents.
Okay, so we're gonna roll past that. I'll be sad and happy and mad and glad.
It's been a few times. It's definitely been a few times.
Okay.
There's been times where I'm in situations where I know I should exit, but my emotions is tied to it, and it's just like, damn, I really don't want to let this go. Like even with business, man, there's some businesses that I sacrifice a lot for that I ain't want to let go. I've done that with relationships, but the good thing about it is, as a man, I'm happy I'm a man because my logic always wins out in the end. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's like, I understand it's what you want, it's how you feel, but you clearly can see this not going the way you want, bro. You got to fish or cut bait, and you've been fishing for a long time, and you're still hungry, so it's time to cut bait. So I would say, yeah, I do. It do be warring, but seldom do I lose to it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I have to say nope. I take a fucking pill every morning. I can't. I can't do it. It's too much energy and stress put into it when you are like that.
That's true.
So
it's stressful.
Nah, I'll just whatever it is. Hey, fuck it. I'm out. I wake up, thank God, and fuck it. Let's go.
And that's it. Fuck it. That Cat Williams joke. You gotta hit that split. It's called
habit. I think up until a certain age, depending, I used to, but once I developed a thing called emotional intelligence, emotional regulation, I knew how to like Dapper said, separate and knew what was best. I see the bigger picture now.
Yeah,
that's the bucket pill. I keep telling you.
I see the bigger picture now. So I don't respond, or I don't put myself in situations that requires me to do that anymore. When I was younger, hell yeah, trust me.
I used to borrow some of them pills.
What? Listen, man. Even fights, arguments, whatever. Just when I was younger, but the growth now is different, man. The older you get, the more mature you get. It changes.
So, how long ago has it been since you had your last crash out with your emotion? Out in public or to yourself?
Just
anywhere, anytime you got outside of your,
I wouldn't call it a crash out. There's times when I sit down and I think to myself and I reconcile my emotions and put them, I regulate them. So I wouldn't call it a crash out. That's why I said the emotional regulation. There are times you got to sit down with yourself and look at all your decisions, your past and now and the future decisions, and make better ones, or see where you're at, or see the pattern in yourself, the shadow work. So I wouldn't call it a crash out. I just say it's just work. But legitimate crash out that they call crash out now, probably 10 years.
10 years. Okay. Ooh. Okay. You new to this emotional stability role.
You're new to this.
You knew.
Yeah, because remember, in the military, one thing they taught us was to compartmentalize.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So a lot of things we didn't really look at or give it a second thought until we were either by ourselves or something else brought it up and triggered it.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
we had to, you know what I'm saying? What you saw was versus how you feel. Then it comes back.
I guess I got lucky, man. My father was the craziest dude I ever met. I'm serious.
No, like,
My father
I
would
feel the
drink.
same. I'm like,
He would drink heavy.
I came out.
Yeah, my father was a heavy drinker.
I'm sorry. I'll say the last time I had a crash out like that was, let's say, about 15 years.
Yeah, for me, it's probably been since I was about 17. About 17. I was about 17. It was over a girl, man. And my mother, and the thing about it, my mother caught me. She saw me. She was looking through the window because the angle from my house to down the sidewalk, she could see because we had one of them bay windows, right? She came running out there and said, I'm like, she's like, yeah, man. And my mother, she was always nice and cool, but she must have seen something that she needed to snap out of my head, right? Mm-hmm. And it was a little step that used to come around the block. It's a little church step everybody used to sit on. And I went over and she came up there. Let me tell your little yellow ass motherfucker something. I'm like, Mom, what you talking about? Because I didn't know she saw me. You be mad at no little sad over no little bitch and shit. You don't let no. I'm like, Mom, what that? You know, that's my girlfriend. She like, I don't give a fuck, nigga. Man, my mama cussed me out so good. But by the time she cussed me out, I was over like, yeah, man, fuck her. I ain't cussing from my mama, but I was like, hey, girl, ain't nobody ever gonna do that. I was like, man, now because I play sports, and I was like, shit, I'm the man. Shit, man. After that, I was a terror ever since that moment. That was a defining moment because she came to me to give it up to me. You know, the first 2 times I had it, the girls came to me like, hey, she was my girlfriend. Man, I'm talking about from 9th grade to fucking 12th grade. Man, it was, man, I'm talking about, man, I was doing too much.
That felt like half your life right there.
See, you got to realize the majority of crash that you're talking about relationships. Now, if you're talking about outside of relationships.
No, I ain't never invested in people like that after that. I had friends I could disconnect with for weeks and months and go have friends over here. I wasn't never invested in people like that because my daddy would be talking crazy. So I was like, ain't nobody gonna talk crazy to me like that. I ain't gonna be mad. You done made me feel sad. Now I'm walking around with you like I'm cool, all in my feelings and stuff. Like, no,
yeah, we ain't doing that.
Man, we gonna fight it out. Wasn't no bullying. What you mean? What? But once I had that interaction, I didn't let things get me excited like that.
Yes,
I did.
I agree with you. That's what I was going to say. If it came down to other than that, the last time I really crashed out was my Dapper knows this when my oldest son got killed, 202018. I crashed out about that. That definitely was a crash.
That trumps everything I just said, man.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. It's a difference. Emotional regulation, emotional. You learn how to deal with it differently. But as far as a woman 10 years ago, and I said to myself, I look back at it now, I'll be like, what the hell?
What did you find yourself doing though?
I look like crying, like, why you do this to me? Like what? I'm like, when I think about it now, I'm like, bruh, really? Because when you look at everything that you see now and even the field that I'm in, and you see the differences, you're like, what?
Hey, in the chat, man, y'all read the chat.
Yeah. Does she think?
Dr. Robinson asked, where the hell they sell that F-it pill at?
Man, you try to get 2 of those.
Oh, that's not. Hey, look at the next question. The next question said, does the panel think that compartmentalizing is always healthy?
Oh, okay. I ain't even seen that coming. Read it out, man. Oh, I see it.
Yeah, from T. Yeah. I say, I think compartmentalized is always healthy. And I also think a good crash out is healthy as well. You feel me? I look at crash outs a little differently. I choose when to have my crash outs.
No, I see. I'm too bold and outspoken. I'm gonna tell you right then and there, I ain't crashing out. I'm like, look, you fucking up. This is what it is.
Nah, you guys see, and that's the thing, and that's why I feel like a crash out is healthy every now and again. Sometimes you gotta
listen to you, though. I'm gonna let you know.
Healthy.
You gotta release healthy crash out.
Like I tell my best friend, I may be your best friend, but I'm the most biased motherfucker you know right now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you the truth and nothing but the truth.
Yeah.
So,
And that's helpful.
man,
And that's helpful to the friendship. Those
look
things.
at me like, oh damn! Like I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be on your side. I'm always be your boy, but listen, you fucking up, you fucking up.
That's true.
Well, now there are healthy crash outs though. I will recommend
a
this.
lot of friends like that.
Crash
a lot of people off because I got to that point. I was like, you know
since
what?
a lot of dudes claim that they ain't really getting none, this is what they claiming, right? So that more than 50% say, okay, so brothers, listen.
Not getting none from who?
Well, I'm just saying that's what the word is on the streets, man. On the streets, that's what they saying. So I'll say this to the young brothers, to the 22s, the 24s, the 34s, 44s, right? Y'all ain't good. Y'all claim y'all grown man. So listen, before you crash out, do some push-ups and some sit-ups. Before you crash out, take that energy and turn it into positive energy and get your body right? And that'll help develop your mental strength, right? And then when you do run up on some preacher who want to give you some, man, listen, headboard's busted, bed broke down, flipped up, you take advantage of your strength that you worked up. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know what Coach talking about, but hey, man, you ain't getting none, and you better cheat. You better cheat, bro. Hey, you better pull out that Rolodex, man.
So you can pick up.
I'm gonna be doing some push-ups, all right. Hey, listen,
man.
Hey, but
do cardio first, then go lift the weights.
Well, hold on, that part. That's what you just said about healthy crash outs. Compartmentalization leads to that.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
So it is healthy at times. It allows you to get through certain things that you need to. And then once you're by yourself, I mean, what Dapper called a healthy crash out is needed for you to regulate that emotion. Yep. Now, if you're just going around compartmentalizing everything because you're like, I don't care, and put it to the back of your mind, that's unhealthy. Something's wrong with you there.
Yeah. That's a degree of nonchalantness that leads to disconnection.
Social.
We call it going numb.
It's a point where you got to realize that some things you got to let go.
True.
I get it, but you got to know regulation before you do compartmentalization. Because if you don't know how to regulate, you don't know what to compartmentalize. Because you might be compartmentalizing something that you need to fix right now. True. You need to take care of right now.
True.
And then it becomes what they call it. It becomes a safety net. It becomes a defense mechanism.
Very much so.
What you thinking, Just D? I didn't see 3-4 different lines.
First of all, when you do compartmentalize, is something as good as healthy for you because it helps you sort out exactly what needs to be addressed. As going for as it can be put to, you gonna think about it, work on it, or you gonna put it like I do. I was like, whatever I have a situation that comes in the front line of me, I put it in my 3 categories. Fuck it, okay, and find a way to deal with it later, and come back to it and have a clearer mind on it if it makes me mad or has me emotionally involved into.
But you got a bias there, Just D.
Yeah, but I'm saying I've always learned how to do that because I watched my mom do it.
But does that give you a bias though? You don't think that gives you a bias if there's no?
It makes and that's why I like about doing it because it makes me biased. It doesn't put me as I'm on their side, or I'm on this side. It makes me neutral.
Does it, or does it push you?
I like a bit of bias
for you. It pushes a decision that makes it better for you.
It makes it better. It makes it better for my response to the person I got to tell it to. Because I can go. I'm very, like I said, I'm very outspoken. I'm raunchy. I'll tell you, I'll rattle your cage. I've gotten to a point where I can talk so much shit and make you want to fight me. And I'll sit there and I'll be looking at you with a plain face, cool, smiling in your face.
So do you bounce that off of anybody before you say it, or you just make a decision to say it?
I just sit there and I wait. I listen to everything that everybody says first. And then when they say
that's what I'm saying the bias is, because you're going to make your own decision based on
No, it's not, because I'm going to sit here and I'm going to repeat to you exactly what you said to me. And then I'm going to let you figure out your own answer.
But see, and that's the thing. Like, I wouldn't say something like that is biased because I get what you're saying, Elevated. You're basically saying that his response can only be based on his understanding of the matter. You feel me? So I get it. But here's the thing. I think it's okay to be biased, especially if your bias is in the right. And I feel like that's where he's coming from. You feel me? Where he's saying, look, I'm not giving you this response. I mean, hey, he's not giving the response because you're my friend. I'm giving you the response because I would have told this to my worst enemy. If my worst enemy came and told me the same shit you told me right now, I would tell him the same thing. So that's why I feel like his bias is a good bias because it's not rooted in the relationship.
It's rooted in morals and ethics.
Exactly. You feel me? And I'm always going to be biased to morals and ethics. Me personally, I'm a principle nigga. You feel me? That's just, I'm okay with
my
that.
whole thing is also, if you come in with some dumb clueless stuff, I'm just going to look at you like you're stupid. Like, really?
You know, so you're not a yes man, basically.
No, I'm not. I never been.
I get.
No, hold on, wait. I was when I was married. I was dummy. I was dumb then.
Nah. You wasn't dumb. You wanted peace. We all been there, brother.
No, I was there. No, I was dumb. I was dumb.
He said, "Nigga, I'm taking." He said, "Don't take this accountability away from me. I'm taking full accountability."
I mean, it happened. I said, you know what? It is what it is, and I learned from it. And if it wasn't for my mom, my dad, and my cousins coming at me like, "Yo, what are you doing?" And I had to, that click moment happened, and that's when I started taking the fuck up pill.
The eureka. Nah, I'm saying
that makes sense. That's well, I mean, everybody knows how to justify and deal with their compartmentalization. It's just that a lot of people don't know that they're doing it. You have a lot of people out here they don't know they're doing it, and then what they put aside, it only comes out when they get triggered.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, a lot of people do that.
That's
they don't
true.
know that, they put all that, they didn't want to deal with it then, but then somebody else does something, and then that person has no idea what they tell, and it comes out, and they get now they want to deal with it.
Nah, that's true, man. Because I actually figured that out through going to counseling, and this wasn't something that my counselor said to me directly, but he said something and it triggered a thought, and it was like, that makes sense. So like, I have a box for like my family annoying me. I got a box for my friends pissing me off. I got a box for things that annoy me, like wet socks. And as long as none of them peak, I'm good. But if one of them shits get too high, all of them shits is exploded on whoever's in front of me. Because I literally remember, bro. I love my PlayStation. When I say I love my PlayStation, I was a dude who wiped it down with alcohol once a week, cleaned the games. I had the whole collection. Like, I lived for that PS2. You feel me? I bought it myself. I work hard, save $5 a week working at the laundromat. Think about that, $5 a week to get that PS2, bro. So it was my everything. And one day my sister came home and she messed it up. She was playing the controller thing. I'm like, girl, get out my room, because my levels was low. But then another day I came in and she was just jumping on my bed and I flipped out. And I'm like, bro, messing with my PlayStation was way worse than just jumping on my goddamn bed that I don't even really spread anyway. You feel me? And I was like, why the hell did I do that?
It's her.
Bro, it could have been. It was the same sister that was messing with the PlayStation.
That's saying it was her. It was her.
I was so annoyed about other things in life that shit just sent me over the edge, man. Like, and I realized that I had the capability of taking things out on people who really didn't cause me a majority of that pain. And that's why I say sometimes that healthy crash out is important, because I have to decide to crash out now. Now when I crash out, it's like, okay, you've gone too far. You passed the place. I'm a box you in your face. You feel me? I crashed out on my ex probably less than a year ago, and then on a family member about 2 years ago because they tried me. And it wasn't nothing crazy, but I asked them not to talk to me a certain way. But at that time, I was really tired. I was working on a business. I haven't slept I slept in 4 days. I had 8 hours of sleep in those 4 days. You feel me? And that night, I went 2 days straight with no sleep, working on business and stuff. And then, sometimes you just literally don't have the emotional capacity to stay calm. You feel me? I was hungry. I was sleep deprived, and I blew up, bro. Like, I was mad. I might have did 25 that night. I was hot, bro. Hot. You feel me? It was bad, bro. Bad. But then I realized, looking back, like, nigga, you was tired.
I was about to say, you. So hold on. Why are you going there? What you think about that in relationships, compartmentalization in relationships?
Oh, it's 100% necessary on my side of things, because let's just face it, bro. Women be annoying sometimes because they be so silly in their decision making, and it's not because they're not intelligent. They just make far too many emotional decisions, and that's annoying. It's like, why are you not capable of seeing something, understanding what you're looking at, and then make the right decision? You see it, say you understand it, and still keep doing the same dumbass shit that pisses you and me off. It don't even make sense. So what I have to understand is, one of the things my ex used to do, she used to like annoy me when she wanted my time. She would just start a fight, just complain. Oh, you're always doing this, you're always doing that, blah, blah, blah. But then when I realized it, I'm like, this girl just wants some attention. Come here, come sit on my lap while I work. You feel me? And if I wasn't able to compartmentalize that to where I'm just like, why is this happening right now? You know what? I'm gonna put it to the side. You don't really process it the same way, because instead of looking at it through the lens of understanding, you're looking at it through the lens of an emotion, which is usually anger or frustration. And it never goes good. It's never going to go a peaceful way when you're looking at something through the lens of anger and frustration. So being able to compartmentalize that, and you can look at it for what it is, void of your emotions, is very important, especially when you're dealing with a woman, because you got to be her rock. You know, you got to be that place that she could kind of reset. You know what I'm saying? Because some of these girls, they don't even understand their behavior themselves, but you can see it. So you got to be able to stay calm long enough for her to hear that love and your correction. You feel me? Because this one girl's like, oh, you hate me. I was like, no, I don't hate you, but I know that you can do better. You feel me? I'm getting on you. I'm pushing you to do better. It's because I love you. You're not going to see it as love. But the book I read said that God chastised though he loved. So the very fact that I'm telling you you tripping means I love you. You see, when I stop giving you correction, yeah, stop going through my phone. Stop going through my phone. If I stop giving you correction and stop caring about what you do, yeah. Start checking my phone. Start checking my phone. I'm gonna be gone shortly after.
So do y'all believe that it keeps you safe in the short term, but it can hurt you long term in a relationship?
I feel like it'll hurt you if you ignore certain red flags for too long that don't improve. Because sometimes it takes a little bit for people to truly understand you, and then they have to make the decision to change. You know what I'm saying? It's like, at the end of the day, it's all a choice. There's a lot of people who know better, but they just simply refuse to do better. It's not the knowledge they lack, it's the will. So if I'm in a situation and I keep saying the same thing for too long, I'm going to register that as, you know what, you just don't want to do it, because I know you know better. You just don't care enough to change. But if you don't recognize that, yeah, it'll cause you to be unhappy for a long time. Probably till you die.
And that's on both sides. What you say, Just D? How you feel about that? Why you got that deep thought, head?
I plead the fifth.
He be having the best facial expressions, bro. He just be cracking me up over there. He be like,
you said you plead the fifth?
I plead the fifth.
No, man.
I think that compartmentalization, unless you're going to give equal room for both parties to do that, then that's the only way, because your relationships are going to be in fragments. Because again, like I said, because your relationship is going to be in fragment, because they're going to know there's going to part. Yeah, all they're going to know is certain parts of you, because a lot of people get so comfortable with compartmentalization in relationships that they let what they were supposed to talk about or filed away. Like I said, it doesn't come back up unless it's triggered. And when it's triggered now, it's a bad way. So the healthy conversation that you would have had based on a compartmentalization is not there anymore. So with that being said, how long would you compartmentalize in a relationship before you have to literally talk about it?
Okay, but either which way, why not have that healthy conversation straight up instead of compartmentalizing and put it down? Well,
it depends on the dynamic relationship. Some people just can't have that healthy conversation right away. I've seen people like that. They just can't. They can't have that in a moment. They're so heated. It's not going to be a healthy conversation.
Well, in that sense, I don't think they're actually compartmentalizing. You feel me? I think that would fall into neglect and avoidance. Because for me, what compartmentalize means.
No. We're saying if they did that, it wouldn't be healthy. So you've learned to now compartmentalize after knowing that it wouldn't be a healthy conversation.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, because compartmentalize, like, to me, the way I learned it is, okay, I can't pay this bill, so I'm not going to care about it because I can't pay it. There's nothing I can do. So instead of focusing on I can't pay the bill, let's focus on some other things that I can affect right now.
And that's when sometimes relationship things piss you off. Things piss you off in relationship. You put it to that's what we're talking. Things like that, or you go through certain things that you know right now you don't like that. You react in a certain way, but you know if you say something about it, it's going to lead to and you don't want that. So you know.
Yeah. Like if let's say I'm out with somewhere and my girl does something that embarrasses me and she doesn't realize she embarrassed me, I might not say nothing right then and there, but as soon as we get in that car. Hey, shorty, let me tell you something right now. Don't you ever in your life fix your face with that. You feel me?
Hold
on, coach.
Hold on. All right. I just read one of these questions that somebody said there.
Just hold on. Let me answer this and then you can read that question and we can rock out. Listen, man. Okay, you out with your girl, man. Listen. First of all, if there are warning signs before the escalation.
True.
As soon as you see that, hey, baby, just calm down, man, chill out. That's my warning. Chill out, man.
Yeah,
we ain't that. We ain't. I done took a shower and got my smell good, and I done ironed and fixed the shit. I ain't get ready wrestling no motherfucker. Not over some bullshit. Mm-hmm. Now somebody come and touch you, that's different. If you having words with somebody, that's inappropriate on you. That ain't classy. And if I say slow down and get behind this arm right here, get right there. Get right there. Let me, and you push past me and go on in front. Man, I grew up with sisters, man. I might have to see you get beat up a little bit.
That's what I was about to ask you, Coach.
I was
about to ask you that.
If it's a woman, I might have to, but
if it's a woman, if a couple females, you gonna let her go and handle that?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna let her go. I'm not gonna let her go do it. I'm not gonna let her go do it because I'm gonna say no. Even after she break through, I'm gonna reach the ground and say no, don't do that shit. Because I'm thinking like now you jeopardizing the whole everything. Something happened to you, I'm not gonna take nobody's life for you. No, you on your own.
Oh, nah, I would.
I'm a 911 as quick as I can.
Nah, first of all, hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'll be the one to send my babe, go whoop her ass real quick. Don't let her talk to you like that. I'm right here. I wish my man would jump.
Man, all of a sudden, her eye poked out. Her eye poked out. Somebody threw some liquid fire on her or something. No.
Liquid fire.
Don't do that shit. Yeah, the people, y'all 35 and under, y'all be violent like that. Y'all go to the extreme instead of just fighting it out. I'm just saying, man. People. I don't try to think about what somebody might do. I assume that they will do the worst. So
yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. No, you're supposed to take it there first.
That's why we ain't going out here to get all dirty. We ain't going to get dirty.
I come from an era where I got sisters for that. I ain't got time.
So if somebody mess with your wife, you gonna call your sisters?
She better call her sisters because I ain't getting.
He said, I ain't making no call.
Nobody mess with her.
If there's not a man involved, oh, she said
she ain't gonna run out in front of me if I say no.
What you gonna do then?
she gonna be the one that might hit you with the shank.
Yeah. And that's
call all girlfriends sisters.
I'll be there right there. I say, hey, y'all showing the fair one. Somebody jumping, you getting popped. I dare you. Go ahead. Mess her up, babe. Mess her up, babe.
What's your cousin?
No, man, don't do that, man. She might have because if she's out, she might have on them tiptoe shoes, and then she slipped, and there go her hip and her femur. Exactly. Then the girl poke her in the eye with old. No, man, that's too dangerous, man.
That's too dangerous.
I feel you. That's safe. But sometimes you gotta lay hands on
men to interfere. It's too dangerous for us now.
Yeah. Hey,
we can interfere and then accidentally grab a titty and be like, oh shit. And like, oh,
now you're going to jail. Now you on the SA offenders list.
Assault me. What?
And then when they put them fake nails all in the side of your face and you got to show up at work looking like
listen,
somebody done scratched you up. How you gonna explain that? Oh, I got into a fight. My girl got into a fight with a girl. Hold up, man. What's wrong with you?
Who did you fight?
I ain't gonna lie. My shorty needed help. I was gonna let my girl go out like that. Sorry, bro. Sorry, I ain't let my girl go out like that. Hey, ain't no way I'm letting you whoop my girl, bro.
Ladies, don't be fighting.
I'm gonna like this. If it's the moment where they're 2 feet apart still, I can grab my girl, I'm gonna grab her. But
see, now here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you why I'm a warn against that, especially if it's a younger person. I would say get in between them, don't grab them. You see, when people grab, that's when they start swinging. And I ain't gonna let you get no free shots on my girl like that, bro. Nah, bro. No, I've seen that too many times. Get in between them.
I know how to grab and kick backwards. I know how to grab and kick backwards. It's not. It's quick one motion.
A little jerk.
I want to know where y'all going to be even thinking about it. That's what I'm asking. Like, where y'all going to even be thinking about the whole scenery, the whole scenario?
Listen, sometimes
look,
you
have to think that way.
You gotta stay ready.
You gotta stay ready.
But that whole scenario y'all put together, I mean, like, where do y'all run this shit like that? Like,
we've seen it.
The worst,
bro.
We've seen it. I've seen this happen in real life.
bro, elevated. Listen, man. Listen. Some things about us as a nation of people, we think alike. We think a lot of worst case scenarios, right?
Okay.
Because but even in thinking that, sometimes you come up, I want the best solution.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I want the best solution. I don't want pieces of a solution because I didn't think about something that, you know what I'm saying? I think a lot of black people do that. When I heard people on panels they think the worst case scenario. If we trying to prove a point about women, we think the worst when they trying to prove a point about. But again, to me, even in those cases, it's still an opportunity to learn. That's how I look at it. A lot of people don't look at it like that. It's an opportunity to learn because let's just say we saw it happening to someone else. How would you respond? Would you like play superhero and run over and hey, leave my old girl?
Do you understand? I'm waiting for a Karen moment.
Right.
Just waiting, boy.
Or you gonna end up on camera because that's what we do nowadays.
I
want
to be the one that would do that one thing nobody else thought about doing. Just slapping the hell out of shut
Oh, big time. Hey, y'all didn't see that? Y'all ain't see that video, man, where this lady recording. He like, hey, there's no recording here. And she's like, I'm exercising my First Amendment right. He was like, this ain't America.
Yeah. He's like, no, this is American Republic.
I was with that. I was like,
get off my property. Like, I'm exercising my right. He looked at it look like you forgot this ain't America, homie.
Yeah.
That's all. Hey,
so yo, get out of my face.
But coach, before you, I know your time up. Before you roll that, there's a question in the back end over there that Eva wanted us to touch on before you roll.
Okay. Let me read this question real quick. I thought it was okay. It was about Dalton, man. Ain't nobody touching this girl, but you know he don't want no girl to fight. But if his girl, you know, she might think she can beat him up if she be going around slapping up everybody. So stay away from those.
Ronda Rousey, you feel me?
The first time you meet a girl and she slap you on your cheeks when you walk past, man, you might have to second guess her, man. Especially if y'all ain't really committed. But
you better have a baby first.
So this is a good question, man. You know, I guess she's been highlighting it 42 times in the back. So let's do it, man. How can a woman relieve or comfort a man's stress without using sex?
Wow, why y'all think like this?
Really?
Why y'all think there's another way you can do it? What's wrong with y'all?
Who asked this question?
That's like asking, how can I start my car without the keys? Like, what's wrong with you people, man?
This question right here is not a lead question. I know a lead question.
You know, I left that question alone. He will put it in.
Let's see what the chat say. How can a woman relieve or comfort a man's stress without using sex? Can anybody in the chat answer that?
You don't think she can?
I'm not saying yes or no yet. I'm just trying to see.
What's she gonna do? What's she gonna do? Give me a meal, rub my back. That's what she gonna do. She gonna cook for me.
At this age where I'm at right now, yeah, a good meal to rub back, bro.
Great.
Yeah, I'm looking like, bro. You don't know how we love comfort over here, bro. What you
exactly?
Listen.
Let me sit down in the section and relax. You don't gotta do nothing.
She gonna rub my feet. That's what you gonna do.
Damn, man, rub your little muscles.
That's good, bro.
Man, just pay the bills. Just write them out. Get all the bills.
Because I want to know.
Yo, I'm tired.
He said a hug and listen in the air.
Write the check.
Listen, because what I want to know is
hug.
how is the sex gonna make you feel better? Because you're still gonna be pissed off when you get done, or you want this.
I ain't never mad. That's not enough. Hey, ain't never happened a day in my life.
The situation is still there.
Situation still there. You still gotta come back to it.
Yeah, but now I feel better about the situation, and there is a literal weight that has existed.
You're not there yet.
Literal weight has been lifted up.
I told you, nigga,
right now. I'm
Listen. You gotta realize something. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something, and I'm gonna let it ride. If she feels like she has to give me sex, it's now a chore. It's not something that she wants to do, and it feels like she's laying there, and I'm taking out my demons on her.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how does that make the bigger picture look? Yeah. Because you're creating another problem on top of what you already had.
Well, I'll say this right here, and I'm gonna take it all the way to that Bible that we like to reference, right? It's ordained in a woman to make sure, well, I'll say this. It's ordained in my wife to make sure that my loins are relieved of all aches and pains. And everything else is an extra reward. When she cooks, that's extra. When she washes, well, she don't get to wash my clothes, but when she writes out the checks for the bills, that's extra. I hate laundry. That's extra. When she feeds the dogs, that's extra. But she's mandated by the Most High to relieve my physical stress with her physical nature. It's part of who we are.
I'm like this.
Salute to y'all, man.
Yeah, go read the Songs of Solomon, man. That's what y'all need to be reading, man.
Just practice to read. I say like this: bring me a good beer and let me watch my game in peace. All right, Coach.
All right, Coach.
Yeah, what kind of beer you need though? What you mean a good beer, man? What you drinking out?
A good beer?
Stella Rosas, yeah, man.
Whatever the hell I got in the refrigerator, bro.
Because when people say bring me a good beer, I'm like, what's a bad beer?
If I'm having that type of day, I don't give a what I got in the refrigerator. It could be a good IPA, I'll still drink that.
That boy out here drinking 4 Locos.
Exactly. Look, it was that type of day.
All right, so hold on. What's the difference? So with that being said, then let's elevate that question. Then, what's
shameless plug?
What's the difference between the sex that she will give to you on a regular basis just because she wants you versus now doing it to relieve your stress?
Some head.
Just for you. What's the difference?
Some head. Riding. I don't gotta do nothing. Ride. Give me some head and ride, and that's it. I'm just laying there.
You're not getting it. Dapper.
What you talking about?
Bro, it's a difference. Bro,
it's a difference.
Her just doing it and her wanting to do it.
Wanting to do it is so different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so you're just like, you're not just giving me head. That's all you.
Yeah.
It's you. Now,
okay.
Bro, there's a way different.
That emotional connection is totally different.
When it's not your birthday.
I see it. There is a difference.
Every day when she's throwing the hits every day.
Yeah.
Like one day you are. I'm saying like this, Lee. Agree me if I'm right. You know you getting something depending on what she wear to bed.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. So it's just like you can't see. You can't say just like you say, ride me, give me some head, and that's it. Nah, bro. It's a way different. It's different. When you get older, you're 35,
not only 35,
that, when you get 40, you're gonna start seeing like, oh shit.
The funny part,
you come back like, he was right.
The funny part about what he's saying is that during that portion, normally he would reciprocate, but during that portion, he ain't reciprocate nothing. So it ain't no fun in it for her.
It's selfish.
It's selfish.
It's selfish.
100%.
It's what
100% selfish. 100%.
It's very selfish, but you gotta look at it. You gotta always look at it open-minded. We walk in, have a bad day. She can just be talking to us, and that can be our piece right there. Or she'll have dinner cooked for us, or you're going to your apartment. She's like, I'm on my way. And
she gotta be some woman if she bring crease by talking, boy. That's some woman.
Yo, look. A lot of women out there like that, bro.
I'm about to say, but there's always that one woman that she when she gets to that point in her life.
Right now, I can tell you right now. I can tell you right now. Is one woman I can talk. I can talk.
It's that one woman, man.
No, she's still one of the same peaceful lover that brings me peace all the time.
You can have that conversation with her. It's that one woman.
And she got a man. But I know me and our whole rapport has never changed.
I see what you're saying though. It's like that relationship y'all built. It's such a safe space. I need a retwist because this shit just sticking up everywhere. I'm calling on.
So I was like, I always said like my friend, my ex that passed away years ago. She had cancer. But me and her always talk, even after we broke up. When I was with my new girl, she was like, "Yo, do this." She was helping me out because she knew what type of human I was. But then when she told me she had cancer, we talked every day.
So you were allowed to have female friends?
Yeah. I said, yo, I'm not going to sit up here and miss a chance not to hear your voice when you were gone. So I made it, quick and easy.
How you feel about that relationship?
She respected me. I had a girlfriend. She was helping me pick out. She even helped me pick out the engagement ring.
Well, how you feel about that relationship?
What between me and her?
No, having friends of the opposite sex.
Having friends, it depends. Like it backfires and it works because if you have nothing to hide and you got a friend that's genuinely a female that's your friend, like that's been with you since first grade, and y'all never did nothing. Y'all never looked at each other like that or anything. And it's right there. You got it. There's nothing you can do. Her man, her husband, whatever. It's just what it is.
Hold on for a second. Hey, I gotta say, Evo, shout out to my homegirl, man. Peace and tranquility. Thank you. I appreciate you for tuning in, man. Evo, we gotta run that super chat for peace and tranquility. I appreciate you, peace.
Facts. Appreciate peace.
Evo, where the super chat joint at?
Yeah.
Ain't got enough to pay the rent, can we delay the bills? Another dollar getting spent, another day to chill. I can't afford to play it safe, I gotta make a deal. It's gotta be another way, a Cadillac DeVille.
Appreciate that. Hey, Evo, and for your this is another shameless plug for your Monday night, man. For your female show.
For the ladies, man. I'm about to be up in that chat talking.
Yeah,
honey iced tea, man.
Peace. She has an all woman, all female show on Monday night. I think you'd be a good guest on that. Yeah, we can talk and see if you want to do something.
I'm not going on that, man.
I'm going in the chat so I control.
I know a couple of people that's on it. I ain't
better.
But all right, so hold on.
I go there and tell the truth, it'd be a problem.
So with that being said, do you literally have you ever been friends with your ex and introduce her to your new girlfriend and say, hey, we're just friends? You expect her to trust that? How did that work out?
Yeah, you got to.
That's the easiest thing.
That's the easiest thing. If you can do that, and your girl is so open-minded, but she's reacting to it like, all right, that's your friend. Keep it that. Like if she tell you straight up, all right, that's your friend. Keep it that way. Cool. Look, you gonna meet her. You gonna meet her.
I like how you stay on business, both of y'all. So if she come to you and she said, "This is my ex," you won't shake his hand, dap him up, knowing that he used to bust her down?
I've had that.
Yeah, I've done it.
I've done it.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
Here's when my nigga radar goes off. I peep with how he react.
Okay.
On things I do with her. Just like I can say right now, my ex did that same shit. I went to her grandmother's funeral, right? And I saw her ex. Her ex was there. He was like, yo, you're getting great respect. I had no problem with that. They lived next door. They grew up together. I said, yo, and the way he was looking at her and the way he was trying to talk to her, I was like, yo, I pulled it. We got in the car. I said, yo, he's trying to get back with you. I was like, I'm telling you now, he's plotting on that shit. So as soon as if I mess up at any time, he gonna jump in. Oh, she gave me the whole rigmarole. Oh, no, she's not. This, that, and another. No, he not. No, he not. Okay. As soon as we broke up, guess who at the house?
Exactly. Because see, this is the thing I gotta tell people.
And that's why I said, Joe, you messed up. I was like, 'cause I told you 3 years ago, this dude's gonna be plotting on you. You start talking back to him, and y'all just friends. I let the shit slide. Now, if I was an asshole and got on your ass about it, it'd have been a problem. But then I said, nah. I said, all right, so you with the dude. All right, cool. But see, I always tell about. I always end off what my grandma always told me: God don't like ugly. So as soon as that happened, I told her, I said, God don't like ugly. Anytime I said that to somebody, the shit be going right. Now, her relationship is her relationship. It is what it is. I laugh at it. I see the problem, but I just can't say nothing.
Yeah. I feel that, man, because mine's was real simple, bro. I had a conversation with the dude. I said, hey, listen, bro, I understand that y'all got history. That's cool. You see me here now. You feel me? There's certain things that you wouldn't like for me to talk about with your girl if I was your girl's ex, especially knowing I already cracked. You feel me? So as long as you keep it respectful, we cool. But if you cross the line, it's crash out time, respectfully. Because now you're disrespecting me. You feel me?
Wouldn't that be a convo for her to have with him though, not you?
Hell no. No. That's a conversation.
If I had, I'll say it like this: if I had that conversation, a lot of shit wouldn't happen.
I'm telling you, I talked to that nigga about it. I'm not talking to her.
Yeah, if I had
for her to have it with
him about it, it wouldn't have happened.
No.
I was like, you see, I was like, I made it clear to her. I said,
listen to her.
I made it clear to her. I said, he sees me with you every time something happened with his family. He see me here on a regular. I'm here for the long haul.
Yeah, but shouldn't she be the one setting the boundaries?
She got to, but then if she not,
that's what I'm saying.
If
he set the boundaries, I set the expectations.
Exactly. Exactly. But then if she doesn't, then what? Then it's like she's treating him like a friend, and he got the access to talk to her, this, that, and the other. Then it's like, yo, what are you doing? I was like, because if it was another female for me, you'd be on my ass.
Exactly.
And all women say, no, I wouldn't. This, that, no, you would. Because you wouldn't say nothing to us, but you'll tell your girlfriends and your cousins and everybody else about it.
Yeah.
So when does it
like a dumbass?
So all right. So when does that happen? When since you say like that, when does that happen? Say for instance, you're in a relationship now.
In the beginning.
Hold on. You're in a relationship now, and they had a child together.
Okay.
And they continue to have arguments about the child.
So that right there. That's a little different because there is a child involved.
My personal indentation on that.
Go ahead, Jess. Go ahead. Because I bet he went through this already.
Hell yeah. 3 times. 3.
Yeah. 3. Oh, you're a professional.
So
yeah, you got to flow.
I had no problem dating a woman with kids.
Facts.
My thing in the beginning, I told him, look, hey, you and your baby father good because I ain't got time for shit. So he come at me, oh hell no.
Oh shit. Party's over, guys. I'm the goat.
Let me finish. So basically, like I said, I had no problem with it as long as you and your baby father is straight. But if he come off disrespectful to you, I'm gonna say something. I'll let you handle it maybe once, maybe twice. But if I hear something after that, I'm saying something.
Nah,
I have no problem. I have no problem being. And that's when I was real raunchy. I used to say crazy shit, and I would be like, and having ready to get his brothers to come fight me. So,
hey, look, man, I'm cool with that, especially because here's the thing, bro, with the baby daddies, bro. If you a baby daddy, bro, and you're not doing nothing for the child, bro, I got no love for you, bro. Cause you making my life harder. But if you cool with the children, bro, yeah, you paying a little child support, whatever. Eventually, I'm gonna tell her to take you off, cause I'm that type of dude. You feel me? Eventually, I'm gonna tell her to take you off. So if I see you a duck, you staying on, bro. But if you a good dude and I see, bro, I got you, bro. Let me dip my toes a little bit. Get your ass off child support. Go do what you gotta do. I got it from over here. And the one thing is, I'm gonna tell you, like, this your kid. I'm gonna help him. I'm gonna do this, but this is your kid. I'm always gonna push for you to have a personal relationship with your own child because I've seen what happened. Even with a stepdad who was there 100%, there's nothing like the love of your real father, bro. It's just you just can't replace it.
I'm getting ready to ask you, who the fuck you think you is? You can't tell a man.
Dangerous.
You can't tell a biological
I was
dad.
waiting on either you or just need to say that.
You can't do that. You can't tell a grown man, biological father, how much he has access or what. Listen, you just fucking abroad. Listen, you're just fucking abroad. You ain't
What is going
marrying
on?
her. No, I gotta say it. When you talk about baby daddies,
What is going on?
most of these niggas out here messing with chicks that got baby daddies. Y'all not marrying them
Oh
chicks.
my god!
Y'all not.
I
So
don't date for any other reason. So I've never been in a situation where I was just fucking LeBron.
you basically is because again, if you ain't legally married to her, you basically just fucking her, taking up space.
So how we get there though, Carl? Like how we get to
How you
that?
get there is easy, convenience, and people that allow the convenience.
I'm surprised you didn't say interdependency.
No, but you gotta realize that
No.
what he's saying is that's the next question I was going to ask y'all, because the levels of the boundaries and expectations now. What you're saying, if they have a child, that's not your biological child, that's theirs. Shouldn't they be having those conversations? And then she can bring you in if she feels like it's not getting across the board, or
Like I
or
said,
something like that.
it's the point of y'all had that conversation in the beginning. Y'all get everything out on the floor right then and there. Because if you're going to be a part of her life, you got to be a part of her child's life. All
But
together.
wait a minute. Why do you keep saying y'all? You knew she had kids, so are
No,
you
you
prepared
know what
for
I'm saying.
responsibility?
I'm just
It ain't
saying,
no y'all.
if you're going to be a part of that her life and her, you got to be a part of her child's life.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
good
we
point.
know that, but these guys think they could be part of her life and execute. Oh yeah, well the baby daddy can only come here once a week, or he's not allowed in the house, or nigga,
Hold
you
up,
just a
now
visitor.
hold on that shit, on that type of shit. It depends on the baby daddy. If he's an
Yeah, you feel me? If you're an asshole, I'm
asshole,
telling you when you come in the
you're
pot
not going to
spot,
disturb
nigga.
my peace at my house.
Yeah, you
You're not going
tripping.
to. I'll give you a perfect example. My step pops didn't play that shit with my father. My father can't disturb the peace. My stepfather pulled him to the side. Yo, let me talk to you real quick. And like, yo, you're not gonna come disturb the peace between me and my wife.
Just
So
D, I would
if
agree
you
with
come to see
you.
your son, you come to see your son, come see your son. But if you come to see start shit with her, you gotta deal with me.
Just D,
Simple.
I listen. I understand that ecological standpoint because it's really based on ego. But unless you're legally married to
Ego.
that woman, y'all niggas need to sit down and stop trying to play like the boss when you're not the boss.
How
Because
am
you're
I
not.
not the boss when
I
I'm
did that shit.
if
You're
I'm hitting,
not
I'm the
the
boss.
boss. No, you're
Simple. I know
not.
what you talk about. I'm the
Listen,
boss right now.
Hold
Hold on. It's
listen,
like this.
I was
Why
in
does
listen,
she used to
for
work?
right
She
now.
used to work for
listen,
Walmart.
listen,
Now she works
listen.
for Target. She
Stop,
can't work
stop,
near
stop,
me no
stop.
more.
Dab.
It's simple.
Dick don't make you a man no different than a coochie don't make a woman feminine. So
I
stop it.
understand that. It's not that I have one. It's the way I lay it down.
Hey man, all right,
Oh, please.
hold up,
Go get
pause
a
that for a
porn.
second.
Go
Pause that
join
for
the
a second.
porn site, nigga.
Hold on.
Bring that up. We got another one, Evo. Peace up here, showing some love.
Peace and
Yo,
tranquility.
throw that super chat.
Roll that super chat,
Yeah.
Evo.
Throw them loves up.
Appreciate you,
Ain't got enough to pay the rent, can we delay the bills? Another dollar getting spent, another day to chill. I can't afford to play it safe, I gotta make a deal. It's gotta be another way, a Cadillac DeVille.
Yeah,
All right. With that being
music.
said, hold on. With that being said, I know she wanted to end that a little bit early, but since Carl did show up, he came a class late. We going the Evo said she want to
Class?
do it. She
I
want to do a couple of.
apologize for being late. Damn.
She want to do a
Hey,
couple
you
of
not
clips.
late. You not late. You missed the show.
What clip you want to go first, Carl? What clip you want to go first? You want to run a couple of your clips?
Because you missed Coach was dropping jewels early. You missed the whole thing.
I didn't miss them. Trust me, I didn't miss them.
What clip you want to roll first, Carl? Tell her what clip.
I'm going with it. I'm going to go up now. Let me look in my archive.
Play the one with the lady with no arms and no legs.
She got one up already.
Oh, that's your car. That's Rich's.
Oh man,
Yeah.
But like I said, homeboy knew what he was doing.
Don't play. You can't play all of it because I think it's a long clip.
No, it's not.
But I'm so sorry you're grabbing me right now.
Yep, he's under arrest.
I'm under arrest right now? What am I under arrest for? What am I under arrest for? Christian, are you serious right now? Okay. I didn't assault him though. We have video cameras. I literally we were having an argument. I'm not resisting, so you don't have to do it harder.
Go ahead, Carl.
The beauty that
Christian, are you serious right now?
Yo, the beauty that The beauty why I wanted to no, it's several clips, but they're in part. But the beauty about that particular one is an argument in legal terms can be considered harassment. It's the constant defending like you didn't do nothing wrong, no contribution to this thing. That's an
Nah,
issue.
that's what you see.
That she feels she didn't contribute to nothing. She's not wrong about nothing. She like I didn't hit him when we know you shoved him, pushed him. All of that stuff is all contribution to her being wrong.
Is that
And it's sad.
that's all you see in that one little clip?
In all the clips, I see that.
Okay. First of all, do you see what she's about to say? I should beat your ass. That she called herself.
Well, of course.
Okay.
I told you she's not taking blame for nothing.
Hold on. But then when homeboy told the cop there was no no what's the name? No,
Yeah, he didn't want to press charges. It was the other people.
It's not up to him in a lot of states, just like New York. It don't matter if you don't want to; they take over automatically.
That don't even make no sense, though, bro.
Yes, it does.
No, because now what's going to happen? They're going to go to court. They're both going to
waste of resources,
and then they're going to throw it out.
Yeah, it's a waste of resources, bro.
Waste of resources. They're doing this to her to make because of who she is and what it is going on. That's it,
fellas.
If it was a regular person, this would not have been broadcasted.
That's what I was about to say to you. Take the bias out of it, because for me, I want to know who called the cops and why.
Everybody.
We know it was some white folks.
It was the white.
And at that point in time, all he had to
niggas mind their business.
But hold on. Here's the thing: they try to blame it on somebody at TSA.
Yeah, but when
it doesn't matter.
When the cops came up, he had at that point in time, he could have literally ended. He didn't have to say anything at that point in time.
He didn't say nothing the whole time.
No. He was giving statements. He was giving statements, Carl.
After the fact.
But he didn't have to give any type of statement because he didn't have to do anything.
Nah, he held it down. He held it down. I ain't gonna lie. Once
he opened his mouth, he put her in that position for her to start lying.
I don't think you understand how the law works.
No, I'm not talking about the law.
Ain't about the law.
I'm not
it's always about the law.
I'm not talking about the law. Listen to what I'm saying. For him, if he knew he was going to come back and say that he doesn't want to press charges, why you open your mouth and talk?
Because it's not up to him to press charges or not.
They wouldn't have known anything. They wouldn't have had anything, nothing at all about the assault. It wouldn't have been nothing about the assault.
I don't know if you understand this, but this is a public airport where they got cameras, where people are calling in.
That's what we're talking about, Carl. You're talking about the law. I'm talking about between them two. If he knew at that point in time, as her man, if he knew he was going to recant and he didn't want her to go to jail, that's not the big picture he's looking at. He didn't have to open his mouth at all, because if he didn't open his mouth, there was no further questioning that would have been going on.
Wait, from my understanding, he never wanted her to get arrested. He was always verbal about don't take it, don't take it.
Told you.
But he kept on.
In the video,
every time they asked him about taking off the headphones, he would say, "Yes, you did. Yes, you did." He was still validating everything that everybody else taught.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though, right? If you take my headphones off, I could say it's no different than what Just was talking about the other day, right? It's a girl beating up my girl. I pulled a girl off. She's saying SA. I wasn't trying to do that to you. I was simply taking you off of my girl, but that's not the story you going to tell. The truth is, I did it. But what is the story going to be told? So just because she took my headphones off doesn't mean she was assaulted. I could have taken my girl headphones off and kissed her in the face. You see what I'm saying? So again, it's the intent behind it.
In domestic issues, they do not need your approval or denial or anything. If they see it,
nobody can tell you you're being assaulted. That's not true. Yeah, that's not true. That's not true.
It does not become domestic.
In Jersey, New York, I can tell you from personal experience. My ex-wife lied on my ass and said I put my hands on. I was across town. I was nowhere near her. They don't give a fuck. They pulled me over and was like, "Yo, you just coming from your baby mother house?" I said, "Nah, that was like hours ago. You and her had a fight?" I said, "Nah." I said, "I was outside. I cussed the ass out in the window and I kept moving."
You're proving what I just said.
You got to come downtown. The fuck? My ass took me downtown.
Just to prove what I just said, though, the other person has to say it happened, which in that case
It
was your
doesn't matter
ex-wife.
what
It
the
doesn't matter. It does, yo. A lot of these things, it don't matter. If they
I'm
say it
trying.
happened,
That's what I'm
if they
telling
say it
you.
happened, it happened.
That's what I'm saying to you.
You
They
don't.
That's
have
what
to
the
say it
law
happened.
says.
Listen. You're agreeing with me. I'm saying nothing would have happened to her if he didn't say that. Just
But
like
he
And
his
didn't say. But
ex-wife.
here's the thing: he's not the one that called in or said anything.
No, I'm not talking about calling them. I'm talking
Judge,
when they
Judge,
asked him if he said no, I was not assaulted. They cannot pick her up on an
Yes,
assault charge.
they still have to do it.
They
they
can pick her up
can
on.
take over the
They
case
don't
and
because
pursue
at
it
that point in
without
time,
Not
neither
as
one
an
of
no,
y'all.
assault,
because
not as an assault
hold
charge, Carl. That's
Lee,
not possible.
As a
hold up,
domestic
Carl,
violence charge, they could
Carl.
continue
What state
What
without
they gonna
was
the
charge him
woman.
in?
What state was she in?
I think it was in New York, right?
Because if it was in New
Mm-mm.
York,
No, they were not. They were
No,
no, they were
if
not. They were
it's
not.
anywhere along the East Coast, they have to
They
pick
were
it up.
not. They were
it
not.
was in Washington,
Oh, she good.
Hold up, DC or Seattle?
Seattle.
Seattle. They were in
Oh, they
Seattle.
good. They good.
Yeah, they have to
Good.
pick it up. They're going to pick it up.
No, Seattle. They're not.
Yeah,
Listen,
they're going to pick it up because they have what's that little girl that died? That girl that died from domestic violence over there, and they made it a law. I
yeah,
forgot the
that
name
has,
of it.
bro. Respectfully, that has nothing to do with the y'all. Are
But
taking, y'all are,
no, they don't play. They don't.
listen,
The state does not. Washington is one of those states that don't play with that.
Listen to what I'm saying to you. At this point in time, when it initially happened, whoever called, they went over to him and they asked him. They asked him literally. All he had to do was corroborate what she was saying. I'm not saying they wouldn't have picked her up for whatever else,
They would have picked
disturbing the
her up
peace or
still
whatever.
because the state has
But
to pick
the
it up.
assault.
Once it's in, it's picked there. State has to pick
Listen,
it
what
up.
I'm saying. Listen, what I'm saying to you. What we're seeing is for the assault. I'm not talking about anything else. That's what I'm talking about. The assault coming to life here. He could have nullified that initially and dealt with it as a man. That's my take because if you know, you could have said two things. No, she didn't, and then after that, you know what? We can't be together anymore because both of y'all are athletes. Both of y'all are on a national platform. You know what it could do to both of y'all. The way
Oh, they staying together. They staying together.
Okay, hold on. Wait.
And
So
now
that's
they
how you believe that works.
I know it's not. I know it. Yeah, it's really not. Unfortunately, Carl, it's really not.
No, but you're asking me.
I wish
no,
it did.
it can work that way. Because if he knows that now she's apologizing in the back end and they're going to get back together because they love each other.
You know what? I went on vacation. I'm not going to be easily triggered.
Y'all
All I'm gonna
athletes.
tell you is this.
That boy say he a new
saying,
man.
If she knows they're going to get back together. Think about it. They're going to get back together.
They probably together now.
Yeah, they back together. They back together.
Can I say something to y'all?
You know,
Can I say something?
you know he was there when you back together when he told them cops, "I do not want to press charges."
It doesn't matter if
But
what
the
he thinks.
state's going to pick it up.
Exactly. And the state also is going to issue a TRO where if we catch you motherfuckers together, somebody's going to jail automatically.
I don't think he's going that far. I don't think he's going that far. Y'all
no, yes, it will.
Y'all are speculating now.
No, it's not. It's
not
the
for that.
law.
You do realize? Hold on. Let me ask you something, Lee. You do realize what I've done for 22 years of my life, right?
I'm not knocking what you've done, but I'm talking there's levels to domestic abuse. I'm not.
No, bro. Listen, I'm telling you.
Not for that.
They're going to issue it. They may issue a TRO. Carl said they
it's automatic. It's automatic in domestic situations.
Automatically done. So
it's
he's going to have a TRO.
TROs are not automatic, by the way.
So what's going to happen?
What are you telling me?
But what's going to happen is he can have a TRO all they want. If they're sleeping in the same place, same bed, and she come over there, she gonna get arrested. But even that's up to him if he called it in on her ass.
Let me ask you something, Lee. Do you know the power of the court? A female can come over to your home, give you some, and say you assaulted her, smacked her around, whatever. Don't need no emergency room report or nothing. They will pick you up for harassment, bare minimum.
That's true.
Get a order of protection, and you can't even go back to your own home.
That's true. That happened to me.
Do you understand that?
That's true.
I'm waiting for you to land your plane.
And the reason why you can't go back to your own home, because she lives right there also.
But I'm waiting for you to land your plane. The reason I'm saying
I
never said that doesn't happen. I'm saying you can't put all of them in one basket and say it happens for all.
I can only tell you what I know and job related.
So both of you saying is correct, right? Because in my situation, what ended up happening was She said all these lies. I was forced to go to court over it as if I really did this crap. But then once the prosecutor looked at it, they had to drop it because they realized it was full of lies. But I literally went all the way up until 2 days before my court date is when they finally dropped it. I was ready to go to court. We picked a jury, everything. 2 days before my court date. In another situation, same thing, frustrated. We did argue. She lied, made this whole big nonsense up. You feel me? Showed a broken nail that happened from washing dishes. And then what happened? The state couldn't get a hold of her because she no longer wanted to press charges because they knew
She knew what she was doing.
They knew it was going to get thrown out. So the state had to throw it out because without a victim, it cannot be a criminal. Yeah, it cannot be a victimless crime in that sense. So it can never be victimless.
Because it's
without the victim, they can't process it.
They declined to prosecute with or without prejudice. That's it.
They're not going to prosecute, Carl. I'm
they
speaking
can't.
from
Yes,
they
they
will
will.
prosecute you. They cannot. I'm
No. Don't say cannot. Say they most likely
I'm
won't.
Tell you why.
They definitely can't do that.
No. Listen.
I can tell you my issue happened to me.
The only way they can prosecute if they have evidence of the domestic abuse. Then when they
you don't need the evidence. This is
Carl,
just by hearsay. What are you talking?
They're not going to prosecute you on a lie, Carl.
Yes, they are.
Elevated. Elevated.
Domestic. Listen, I'm speaking about domestic abuse.
Have you ever watched Law?
Yeah,
It's brought it up on there a couple of times.
Law and Order is crazy.
Lee, I'm trying not to get triggered.
About what?
About what? I spent 22 years in NYPD. Please don't tell me the foolishness. I'm trying to tell you the law because
I can look at it for you now and tell you
that
they can't.
I was a criminology major. I was a criminology major. I know exactly how the law goes, and they do that shit for real.
Let me explain to you something real quick.
Oh God!
When you are a defendant, whether you're outside or you're inside, they have a clever way of making you cop out and take a plea. So they can close it out.
That's not what we're talking about.
No, we are talking about that.
You're talking about cop out. That's a different situation.
Listen, I know I can't prosecute your ass, but if I could convince you to take a plea, I don't care if it's 5 years probation.
Yeah, because
I could get the conviction.
Yeah.
You know what they call that? They call that an alpha plea. You're pleading to the time, not the crime. No, it's not. Because it's a trickery game.
We're talking about them literally prosecuting you. We're not talking about you copping to the plea.
All right.
Two different things, Carl.
Hold up.
But technically that is a prosecution.
We're moving the goalpost.
No, we're not. It's a poker game.
We're talking about this right now.
It's a poker game. Listen, Lee. It's a poker game. The girl is no longer even involved no more. She moved. She you can't contact her, whatever. But me, I'm gonna get this conviction because I need this on my record.
And you're adding variables, Carl. You're adding a
he's giving you the full system.
Hold on, Carl.
No, we're talking about this case right here.
Hold on.
We're talking about this case right here.
I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Me and my youngest son's mother, right, got into an argument. Her boyfriend jumped in, tried to come at me. I decked this nigga. I mean, I hit him hard as hell. Just was trying to come at me. He runs, gets in his truck, and takes off.
So where you want to go?
I'm going to get in my car to go home. She's going upstairs. The neighbor called the cops. So mind you, cool. The cops come, stop me from pulling off. Take me out. I get out the car, talk to him, and he's like, "All right, well, they said it was sexual assault." We both looked at each other like, "Whoa, where the hell that come from?" She's like, "Yo," she's like, "Don't take him. I'm not pressing charges." She even told, she's like, "Nah, that's not what happened." And she told him, she's like, "My ex tried to come at my baby daddy, and he hit him." And that was it.
But you did hit him, right?
He went off in that. You know what? They still locked my ass up.
But you did hit him though, right?
I hit his ass.
Yeah, so that's what they told her.
I didn't do nothing to her. Her neighbor said I did something to her.
Yeah, but that was a neighbor. But you got picked up for hitting the dude, right?
No, I got picked up for I did something to her.
But
No.
but you just said she told the cop that you hit him.
Yeah,
That's what I heard from you.
Nope. They stayed. You know what the cop said? The state still got to take it in.
No, that's
Okay,
true.
and what happened? What happened?
Hold up now. The only thing, you know what the charges were?
What was what?
Domestic violence against my son's mother and sexual assault. Do you know they never contacted her?
Nope.
They don't have to.
They put me in jail for 2 days. They put me in jail for 2 days. And
did you get prosecuted? Did you get prosecuted? Did you do time behind it?
It's a game. It's
did
a
you do
poker
time
game.
behind it? Hold on, let me talk about. Did you do time behind it?
Yeah, he did time. He did 2 days.
I would say like this.
Stop, I'll cut it out.
Hey, that's a lot of time to be in prison as an innocent man, bro. Hey, that shit had me tight. I was in there for 2 days. I was mad.
I'm saying like this. I thank God for the governor at the time because he passed that law that you get points, certain level points. If you over that certain level, you stay in jail. If you under that shit, you go home.
Yeah, but you had priors. You're talking about priors now.
Hold on, no, I ain't had no priors. No.
So what are you talking about points?
No,
he said he was a thug in the streets. Just
I was, but they didn't know that.
Yeah, they ain't gonna catch me. Yeah,
they catch me.
No case, no case.
What happened with the case though? What happened with the case?
So if you got below 2 points, you go home. It was like, oh, this is 1 point. You go home. We gonna let you out tonight.
But what happened with the case though?
I went to go there. I still had to go to court. I went to court. Hold on, I went to court 3 times. My baby mother didn't show up, and they looked like, well, they were like, well, we're waiting on her. I said, what you mean waiting on her? He's like, have you contacted the plaintiff? I said, yeah, I'm there every day. I'm with my son. She's like, well, you're not supposed to be. The prosecutor was like, oh, you're not supposed to be over there. You see, there's a temporary TRO on it. I said, well, Jane, tell her. She's like, her address. I said, yeah. I was like, we get mail all the time. We live together. And she's
but
like,
she wasn't properly served. That's the one thing.
You never served her nothing. So
right. If you wasn't properly served, it's null and void.
So the prosecutor was trying to keep me in there, trying to get me back locked up until we get in contact with her. I said, no, I got one better for you. I called her. Her job was right down the street from the court. I said, yo, can you come down this courtroom? Because we got to handle this stuff. So she was all hell bent on the charges, the prosecutor. Baby mother got there. We sat there together, talked the whole time during court. Watched us the whole 3 hours we sitting there. Long story short, we got called up. Prosecutors throwing that shit at me like, she wants to press charges. My man was like, I don't want to press no charges. It's like, I never said that. I told the cop that before that. So the judge looked like, is this what it is? Like, this what happened? She's like, no. She's like, no, that happened.
I ain't gonna lie, you just proved Carl's point with that story, though.
No, actually, you didn't.
You proved Lee's point.
Thank you.
He proved Lee's point with that story.
So the judge was like, yo, I'm gonna expunge this off your record because this is bullshit. The prosecutor, just like Carl said, is a poker game. They're trying to get that conviction early.
We're not saying that they don't do that. What I'm saying is you are not going to go to jail because you didn't do it.
I went to jail
for 2 days.
No. Hold on. Let me fix his argument. What he's saying is you're not going to get prosecuted and do real time.
You going to jail?
No, I feel you. I feel what you're saying, Lee. But for us, it's personal because my 2 days is gone. I can't get that time back.
But that's
my 2 days is gone.
That's what I'm trying to say. Let's look at everybody's talking about
they're not going to get prosecuted, is what you're trying to say.
You can lose your job in 2 days, bro.
I said,
that's facts.
That's variables we're adding to New Jersey. We're talking about this case.
Central booking. I went to get my boy out of central booking. Hell no.
See, we're talking about this actual case. And the reason why I can speak to this is because I was assaulted. I was cut by my ex-wife.
Oh,
and
damn.
When I dropped the case, the same thing happened. She did not go to jail. But they did.
So you didn't realize. Hold on, Judge.
They did put her on probation.
I ain't gonna lie. If a girl cut me, you going to jail. You going to jail.
That's my daughter's mother. No.
Were you in the army at the time?
Man, I've been left from my mother.
Yeah, we both were
in the army at the time, right?
We both were in the military at the time. Yes.
Y'all both was in the military.
Yep.
So that means y'all got to deal with 2 different laws:
yep.
civilian law and
the military law. The military law decided not to take it up because
exactly. That's why she go to jail.
No,
Hey,
she
Lee.
didn't go to jail on the
Hey,
military
Lee.
side. It's the
She didn't go to jail
side,
because
y'all.
one, she's
Hold
a
on,
soldier of the United
hold on.
States of America.
No, that's
Hey,
not
Lee.
why, sir.
I'm telling
Lee,
you, that's what it
hold on.
was.
Let me
Gotta
ask you
tell
That's
you.
not
something.
why.
Lee, at what age did you find out the laws for men and the laws for women are
Two
not
different
equal?
things. Yeah, two different things.
That's not what we're talking about, Carl.
No,
No, you
putting a
don't get
different.
it.
We're
no.
talking about domestic abuse, and what I'm trying to prove,
Lee,
nullify
it's
what
not
you
even.
just
And
It's
that
said.
was the point.
are you
Listen,
doing
this is the
domestic
point.
abuse?
Listen, this is the point why this video was brought up
No, because
because
you
I
didn't let me
wanted
finish anything I said. The judge literally looked at me and said, "Because I am dropping mine, she's not going to do any jail time, but she's going to get probation." The reason why,
But the judge has to also know that she has to go through military law.
no, that it has nothing to do with that. You're talking
You're
about.
not listening. You're not
I'm
listening.
Carl. Just D. This happened in Virginia Beach in a Commonwealth. They don't care, just like on the East
That's a
Coast.
Commonwealth. That's totally different. It's different.
No, it's
that's
not.
different.
No,
Yes,
it's
it
not.
is. Commonwealth
You're not.
compared to
How you
regular
gonna-
law like we have up here up north. Totally
Yes,
they
it
have
is.
total different rules.
Totally different
Commonwealth
rules.
always had different rules.
Domestic.
Yep.
See, this is the problem that y'all have. Y'all think that domestic violence is different in every state.
No, listen what I'm saying.
It
That
is.
is the problem. No, it's not.
Lee. Commonwealth in
The
Virginia.
process might be different, but
I'm a Virginia
the
boy.
charges are still the same.
My family's born and raised there. Commonwealth to regular law outside of Virginia is totally different.
It's still a state law. What are you talking about?
No,
it's still the same law. I am saying Commonwealth. I'm saying that.
But they got certain things they value, like soldiers. They will fucking bend
I'm
back.
trying to tell you that had nothing to do with it. I'm the one that was involved. I'm telling you, it had nothing to do with it. You gonna tell me that?
They will bend
Well,
back.
let's put it this way, Lee. Let me do this, Lee. If it was you doing the cutting,
You can't.
you
I'm
lost.
not gonna allow you to specify that.
All right.
You're not.
All right.
You can't do that. I'm not gonna allow you to
I
move the goalposts to
can
prove that
because
point.
guess what, Lee?
No,
I don't know.
no,
I don't
you
know if you're
can't do
paying
that,
attention.
Paul.
Listen, Lee. I don't know if you're understanding. There is a 60% increase going on right now as you're talking of females getting it on with their students, and they're just getting probation. They're not
What does that
getting
have to do with domestic
double
violence?
digits like they because men go do some crap like that. They
Two different
going
laws.
under.
Two different laws. He go
My
adding another
God,
variable.
you know
That's two
what?
different laws.
The
No, it's two
same
different laws.
act,
If a
the
woman
same
teacher is
act
having sex
committed,
with their
the
students,
same act committed by two different genders.
We're talking about two different acts. I'm talking
No,
about.
we're
We're
talking
talking
about the
about
one
domestic.
act.
We're talking
All
about
right,
domestic
so
violence.
what
You don't
Carl
understand,
is trying
bro.
to say is what Carl is trying to say is he's saying that no matter if a man does something and a woman does something, no matter the charge, the woman's sentence and prosecution
It's not
is
going to
lighter
be
than the
like
man.
the man.
But Carl is saying I'm not disagreeing with you. What I'm saying is stick to the goddamn story.
Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. We going
He's
all
trying to
over
get you to
prove
stick
what?
to strictly
okay,
to.
I'm saying,
That's what Carl. Yeah. You feel me? That's what it is.
I'm
That's
saying
what it
just
is.
like this. It's different, especially if you are a soldier for America. It's different. When they see that on your record when they get your record and they see that you are a soldier, no matter if you are a veteran
They're more lenient.
or
Yeah,
they're more lenient towards us.
And I'm telling you, that's not
let me
what
ask you
happened.
I
something.
should have went to the Air Force, man. Damn.
And
bro.
I'm telling you, that's
Let
not
me
what
ask
happened
you
in
something.
this case.
All you would have been doing is running.
That's cool. I'm cool. I would have been an F-22 pilot. I'm smart. I got a 90. I got a 96 on that ASVAB.
You know what?
They wanted me bad.
You got issues because I don't know if you want to be a porn star or a fucking flight. I don't
Hey,
know.
you wanted me to be a porn star. I never said I wanted
Hey.
that position. Okay, that's just how you felt. You know?
Let me ask y'all fellas something real quick. Y'all saw the video.
If
What
I
do you
ever got
think-
in trouble, I'm just saying I could survive.
Let me ask you something though. What do y'all think would have happened if it was a guy pushing a black girl around in the airport?
He
would have got shot.
He was down in jail.
They would have shot him. Nah, they would have shot him. They would have shot him.
Y'all,
Also, when you look at that whole thing, they both know what they could lose if in which way.
That's my point.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. My thing is, bro,
That's the reason
like
why
for her to know who she is.
Yeah, and I kind of peeped that when she looked at him like, "Yo, you serious doing this shit right now? Like, you really want to do this?"
No, what I like is that she didn't have that same energy she had when she was pushing him around once the cops got involved.
Mm-hmm.
That is something that was bugged out.
It always be these little short girls that just be thinking like this is what I be saying, bro. Like there was a clip. I think his name is Samuel, whatever. He was like, he's like, well, let me say something. He said, I don't believe in assaulting nobody. But if me and you was arguing, and if me and my girl is arguing, I tell her to shut up. You think it's a good idea for her to keep talking? And he was like, they call it abuse now. They call it assault now. But back in the day, it wasn't like that. You feel me? These women sometimes, you do need to get slapped in your face to be reminded that you're a woman. Because who you pushing like that? And on top of that, you should have a little bit more goddamn sense. You are a world-class athlete. He is a world-class athlete. Do that shit at home. Chris Brown and Rihanna did that shit in the car.
Now,
that's why they can't get the money.
That. Like some girl little 275, bro.
I need to know.
What's up, brother?
I need to know. You're the father. Your daughter, your son in school. And you go to school and you see a teacher in that clip that Evolution has, where they showing a teacher in a beige tight skirt and a white top. What's your next move, bro?
I'm going to every parent-teacher conference.
Hell yeah, I'm hollering at that teacher, and I ain't bringing my wife. She's staying home.
I've been there already, Carl. You understand, bro.
My son gonna get good grades.
I've been there.
What you talking about?
A math teacher.
You gotta be salutatorian.
Hey, Evo, play that clip, Evo.
Yo, I'm telling you.
What you thought this was, Carl?
I'm gonna ask him, yo, you out in math, bro?
Shit.
Evo, play that clip I'm talking about.
My son needs tutoring at the crib.
Hold on. Evo, play that clip I'm talking about. I know what clip you're talking about. I know what clip you're referencing.
I'm dropping him off every day.
That's the clip with the door with the shirt on. And
you know how mad you know how mad I was mad at my son on his 8th grade graduation when I saw the one English teacher came outside. She was banging. I was like, "What she had all year?"
Yeah, bro. God damn. Cause trouble in this class.
Yeah,
man.
Play that clip.
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah.
I don't like it.
Oh, have mercy.
Miss Jackson.
Yeah.
Miss Williams.
For real.
She's so pretty.
That girl about 24.
My baddie.
Like,
Teacher babe neighbor.
my teacher babe. And you know that's a girl doing that, videotaping that too. That's the worst part about it.
Miss Williams. She's so pretty.
That's crazy work.
Now, I'm gonna tell you what I got a problem with. Y'all funny as hell, but let me ask you something. Y'all don't have a problem with it because y'all want to jump them bones your damn self.
Ariana.
But if it was some Morris Chestnut looking nigga and your daughter went to school and saw him every day looking good, would you have that same energy?
I can't think about that.
What you mean? You feel me? Yeah, like I'm not even about to trick.
I think bottom line, if the kids can't wear it, she ain't supposed to wear it either.
I don't even think that's appropriate to wear in a school in the first place.
If the kids can't dress,
okay, I feel you.
Some schools have where the kids can't wear form-fitting clothes or tight clothes.
Exactly.
Like so, and they can't wear it, the teacher shouldn't be allowed to wear it either.
Come on. Why is she going in there with
like that,
even looking at the shoes all strapped up and all? Why are you trying to do this in front of impressionable boys?
Hey, that's a pencil dress. There's nothing wrong with that. It's below the knees.
You know what?
So if her butt was flat, would it matter?
Let's put it this way. Would you be okay with that if that was in church?
Yes. Lord said, come as you are.
We're contaminated. We're contaminated. That's
mercy.
it.
Evo.
We're contaminated.
That's
why.
Hey, look, she could have made it 24 hours. I already knew it.
This is bad, y'all. This is bad, man.
The Lord says it's
Carl, so let me ask you a question, Carl. Let me ask you a question, man. If your son go into that school and you know that teacher's single, are you gonna not listen to the call of the Lord and take care of that, Carl? You gonna be a worthless man, Carl, and not put that lady up?
No, because see, one of the things is I want to know why you come in dressed like that to a job.
Because she's fine. It don't matter what she had on. It don't matter what she had on.
No, it does make a difference.
Well, hey,
It
Carl,
does make a
Carl.
difference.
She's covered up. Her cleavage ain't showing.
Hold on, Dapper.
Her skirt is all the way down to her ankles.
No.
That's respectful.
You're being a hypocrite now, Dapper. Carl, ask him this.
Please.
Would you let your wife as a teacher walk out just like that to go teach?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah. I let my wife go.
Hell no. Hell no.
Big ass ring on her finger.
Hell no.
I know.
And the reason, listen, there's a difference between going to work to be a teacher versus going to work looking for attention.
She wasn't looking for attention. She was covered up. I think that was very respectful.
She was covered up.
You only saying that because you want to smash her. Stop lying.
Nah, I'm just saying. Bro.
Look, Carl, stop playing, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Certain assets are just too hard to hide. You feel me? Like, she could have been in a sundress. Same thing.
So if that was your girl,
first of all, nah, she was in a sundress. You can't wear nothing like that around the kids.
Okay.
What is wrong with y'all? Now all of a sudden y'all want to change up. No, she can't wear that around the kids.
No, but that
sundress is see-through. It's see-through. She was very respectful. I think that was work appropriate.
If that was your girl and your kids went to that school and you were dating her, you want her to go dressed like that, knowing that she's somebody you're dating.
Look,
you literally want her to
I'm cool with that. That's respectful, bro.
That's
respectful. Hey, listen. If she was a lawyer, would you be mad at her dress like that if she was a lawyer?
Would you be all right with the gym teacher walking around with his dick print in his fucking sweats?
I mean, what that got to do with me?
What the fuck?
Your daughter's walking right by him every day. She's also a student in that school with him.
I mean, so here's the thing, bro, right? People have eyeballs.
People
have assets.
Wow.
You feel me?
So the dude is walking around with his dick print through his fucking.
So what I'm supposed to do, Carl? What I'm supposed to do?
Your daughter is forced to see that. That's cool.
What am I supposed to do, Carl? What am I supposed to do?
If she's uncomfortable about it, she can come to me and tell me. We can show
exactly. Man, listen.
Y'all both hypocrites on that.
How we hypocrites?
I'm dead serious.
Keeping that shit above.
I can't do nothing about that. The Lord bless that man. I can't say nothing about that shit.
Hey, you feel me? That's him.
It's on him.
Just don't touch my daughter. Simple.
I gotta blame his genetics for
Call you a hating ass nigga, man.
No. Listen, the issue here is how much dick discipline you don't have.
I have more. Carl. I have more. I told you before, right?
You're telling me that you panting like a dog over a teacher because she got a tight fitting skirt on in a fucking junior high school.
No. It has nothing to do with the skirt. She's pretty in the face. She clearly fit. She got a great personality. And I will give her 3 kids before her 30th birthday. I guarantee it. Play with it if you want to. But here's the thing, Carl. Okay? I keep telling you, you can't call it dick discipline if they ain't throwing no cat at you. Mine's is discipline because I get cat thrown at me all the time. So I have discipline.
What are you
don't got no discipline. You don't got no discipline. You don't got no discipline. Them girls with no arms can't. Them girls with no arms, he just kidnapped. He just picking them up. They can't say no. They don't got no legs. Where they gonna go? Where they gonna go?
You can't push it away.
You feel me?
Oh, gotta go to hell.
You know, I'm gonna wrap these big ass things around your neck. Keep it up, man. All of this is going around your neck. You see that? Going around your neck.
Hold on. Hey,
keep it up.
Talia put something in the comments that I think we need to address.
Come on. What's the comment?
Talia says you can't gauge her personality based on the clip. Do y'all hear
that's
that?
A damn lie. See, that's your problem. See,
that's
yes,
problem.
I can.
Yes,
I can.
One of the biggest.
Yes, I can.
So I can answer that real quick. One of the biggest things that brings out a woman's personality is the way she dresses.
Yep.
So literally,
that's true. Because dressing is personal.
Dressing is personal. It's personal
and intentional. It's intentional.
And it's intentional. So that's part of her personality. Now, I'm not going to knock you, Thalia, and say that it takes a different type of man to realize that, yes. But that is part of a woman's personality. So,
and you wouldn't see Felicia Rashad dressed like that if she was a teacher.
Good, Rich?
I was just about to say that.
Felicia Rashad back in the day?
You talking about Shahrazad Ali?
No, hold on. You know, see, if she was the principal of that school, she would not dress like that.
But hold up. Have you ever seen Felicia Rashad back in the day?
That was back in the day, bro.
And you ever seen her sister Debbie Allen back in the day?
Well, that's a different story.
No, it's not.
We're talking about personality. As they grow older, their personality matures.
Their personality change, and so did
And
their
it
dress.
matures. So we're not
Yeah.
saying that you're wrong,
Let me
just
tell you
we're talking about
Remember-
she's young.
remember-
You look at the clip and see that she's young.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with looking for a
You
good
see
man.
that she's young. So if
Shit,
the older she gets and the higher she gets in the teaching, say she becomes a principal, there's going to be other things, other ways. Her personality's going to change. She's going to want a little bit more respect. Her personality's going to change. Her dress is going to change.
Yeah, you're gonna dress different as they get older and get more of established.
Yeah, you get more sophisticated.
But for
You know
right
what I'm
now,
saying? You know nobody don't want to see them wrinkly ass titties anyway, so you cover them up.
for right now,
Yeah.
thank you. Like you said,
Yeah, it's just for me. I think in that profession when you have impressionable minds in front of you, women, little girls who are already not wearing clothes coming to school, there's an example that you should set.
that goes from home. That comes from home. Nah, damn that.
No.
No, it does come from home, but it's supported by school.
Carl, your kids spend more time in school.
Some of these little chicks ain't got no daddy.
Your kids spend more time in the classroom in school with these teachers than they spend with you at home.
Yeah, but either which way, you gotta leave my house. You ain't gonna leave it at that.
Oh yeah, from that perspective, I understand. But what I'm saying is, if they come to school and that's the example that she's setting from that perspective, it nullifies what you're trying to teach at home. Also,
no, it's gonna.
What does it nullify?
What's nullify?
I'm gonna teach my children how to compartmentalize.
Yeah.
Your teacher is grown, you not.
Exactly.
So you've never seen where a daughter comes home and said, or a son comes home and said, "Well, my teacher does this," or my teacher says I can do this.
Well, guess what? I can go right to the teacher like, "Hey, what you wearing?"
Exactly.
You wouldn't do it with her though, because you want.
But you would have told her that though.
I'm trying to get them numbers.
That's the conflict of interest. That's the conflict of interest.
Yeah, because my conflict is with the interest that I want to get to know.
Exactly.
Why would I want to get to know a teacher that dresses like she just came out the club teaching?
Ain't no girl wearing that to the club, Carl. Stop it. She's not that bad. Stop. That's business casual. That's
not business casual.
That's the hell it is business casual.
That's sexual harassment invitation.
No, see, that's because your mind in the gutter.
No, I think
all you can see is that ass, Carl.
Hold on,
you didn't see nothing else.
It's not appropriate for school. Junior high.
What color was her eyes? Since she was paying so much attention, what color were her eyes, Carl?
How many teeth she had on top?
Nigga, what was her ring size, nigga? I can tell you that.
That shit was 6.5. Guaranteed. I put money on that. That's a 6.5, boy.
She had all her teeth.
Listen, we're not debating the fact that she's beautiful. We're not taking that from her. We're not saying that.
No, I'm talking about it's inappropriate.
Yeah, we're talking about what she's appropriate.
It's inappropriate in a school setting.
So what was inappropriate about it? Because if I was to put Becky in that with no assets, nobody would have a problem. She's dressed like an Amish girl. That's Amish clothes.
I said that. I didn't say Becky, but I said that she didn't have
a butt. This is why a lot of people need to go to private school.
If she ain't had no booty, you wouldn't be saying none of this.
I
guarantee you, if she ain't had no booty, you wouldn't be talking like this. It's not the clothes. The clothes ain't the problem. God made her too fine. That's the problem.
You need to go to them schools where it's nothing but nuns running around.
I'm to the brother there, Mayo. I'm to the brother there, man. But I breed the one of them.
Yeah, listen. I'm not saying that. I'm not knocking her look. She's very beautiful. I am talking.
I'm not saying nothing about that at all. I'm just talking about the dress inappropriate around kids.
She can't be dressed inappropriately because somebody else wearing the same outfit ain't gonna look that good, and you wouldn't have a problem with it because she wouldn't command the same attention.
And you would have a problem with a male stripper looking motherfucker running a gym class.
Why would I have a problem with a male stripper running? Listen, if he's wearing his gym attire, he's wearing his gym attire. She's not wearing
your
anything.
Daughter, your impressionable daughter.
She and he is not wearing anything that goes against the school dress code.
We're not even talking about a teenager. I'm going to bring it down to a preteen.
Oh, come
12,
on,
13, 15.
Why are you trying to make it weird, though? Like,
I'm not making it weird. Because I'm going to tell you like this. The same way I wouldn't want no dude dressing like that in front of a 17-year-old, he shouldn't be dressing like that at all around anything under that.
Okay, so what should he wear?
Whatever it is that's baggy, that's not inappropriate around kids.
It's still going to print. What is he going to wear?
Whatever is baggy that is not going to be impressible.
So he got to come to school looking like the Michelin Man.
Whatever.
your daughter go there.
Listen. This is why I said we as men, and I'm gonna take it back to old school for a minute. We as men didn't see a problem with our daughter sitting in our lap. But as time evolved, we don't want to see our daughter sitting on Uncle Louie's lap. You understand what I'm saying?
Who the hell's Uncle Louie?
I'm just, you know what? Fuck you, man. You know what I'm talking about.
Hey man,
Let's
compartmentalize,
wrap
bro.
it up.
There is
Compartmentalize.
a
I don't care
difference.
about her looks and what she wears outside of, but I'm talking about within the school.
We're talking about what's appropriate and
in
what's
school.
not.
Yeah.
So
in
all
school.
I'm trying to tell you is it's only inappropriate because she is so fine. If we put someone else in that, all right, perfect example, like what you said, Carl, right? If the same gym teacher, if a different gym teacher is walking around in the same sweats, but he don't got no print, all of a sudden it's okay. But for this guy wearing the same outfit, it's not. So what I'm telling you is you're not tripping on the outfit, you're tripping on the person. You're mad because she's attractive.
No.
The clothes is the clothes. I went to primary school in Jamaica. The girls was fine in uniform, bro. Some butter can't hide my youth.
Well,
Some assets cannot be covered
let me
up.
clarify for
What
you.
I'm talking about.
Let me clarify whether it was Becky, the principal, whatever. If once it's form fitting, I know some people because I've had it where they sent my daughter home because they said her jeans was too tight.
And you two was in the You two was in the military. You know damn well them chicks can't walk around with no form-fitting uniform.
But they still look good though. Them girls be looking sexy in their uniform, boy. Shit, Mrs. Officer.
Let me say this for both of us. Some of them chicks,
I'm telling you,
you
can't hide them.
They
You can't hide them cheeks, man.
You couldn't
I didn't say hide.
Cornbread, yams, and collard greens.
I didn't say. Listen, guys. I didn't say hide. I said camouflage. Camouflage.
You can't camouflage bucket. That's the called
Hold on, Dapper. What you saying, Carl?
I said I didn't say hide. I said camouflage the best way you can because someone's gonna pull you to the side and say, "Hey,
the regulations,
you're affecting." Visually, other men around here. It's distracting.
So just make her wear a hijab. Everybody should just be in Muslim clothes. Then.
Be honest. Some of them you couldn't help it, right?
They can't help it.
But I don't think that's what you're talking. You're talking about the rules and the appropriateness of somebody.
Yeah, I know the rules. I know the rules. I know the rules. But it's the whole point. Some of them they couldn't help it.
Yeah. What you gonna do with them?
What I'm saying to you is let me. So in that aspect where he's also correct, I've had people tell him to take that uniform to the shop and let out some of it because so which is in the same concept we were saying here, Dapper. I'm not saying we did not knock and say those soldiers or them sailors weren't pretty. It's the same concept here. We're not knocking saying she's not pretty, but the appropriateness of where you work and how you need to carry yourself is in my eyes.
Here's what you should have did. Here's what y'all should have did in the military. What you should have did was built a tall, hopefully 8 to 12 feet high, phallic pole. And you should have allowed these women to have a particular job title because everybody in the military got different jobs. They are for Friday and Saturday nights. You know what I'm saying? Throw MREs at them. You know what I'm saying? When you get the ketchup ones, throw the ketchup ones. We ain't like those anyway. Just throw the ketchup MREs at them.
You
gotta get it where you fit in. You know what I'm saying? Allow them to play to their strengths.
Yeah.
I can't wait till he gets in his 40s and 50s because I know it's going to change. I know it's going to change. Trust me.
David had holes until he was dead, man. They put virgins in his bed and tested if he was dead.
Well, listen, we moving the goalposts a little bit.
Let's get our final thoughts together.
Y'all should have built a post for those girls who had to change their uniform.
Let's get to the final thoughts, fellas.
I need to know how to use them right, man. Y'all tripping, man. I should have been an admiral.
Eva, run your final thoughts.
Yo, you bugging,
yes,
that dude got a T.I. forehead.
T.I. Yeah, T.I.
Dapper, what you got, Dapper? You on top of it, Dapper?
All right, let's go. I'll start with me. Hey, look, man. Final thoughts. The party don't start till call get here. Clearly. You feel me? But look, guys, this week was a very good week. What I want y'all to take away focus on as y'all leave to come back to next week is whatever that project is that you wanted to do, that thing you wanted to talk about, those words you wanted to say, just go ahead and say it. Whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, just go ahead and get it off your chest. That way you can move into the next season being able to receive. Because if your cup is full, it can't be added to it. So go ahead and empty our cup. Empty that anger. You feel me? Empty that loneliness. Empty that resentment. Just get rid of it. That way something good can get poured into you. Because when good is poured into you, it's going to overflow to others and make the world a better place. This is Dapper Dangerous. Like, share, and subscribe. Follow Evo's page. I'll see y'all next week.
Respect.
Respect.
Come on, Just D.
Where do I begin? I'd say it was a good show. A lot of things I've understood. Now I understand a lot more. I just have to say, stay humble. So like and subscribe. Hope to see y'all next week. Wu-Tang forever. I'm gonna say.
That's what's up. All right. Yo, hey, Carl, you gonna go last because you was late, bro.
Yeah, I know that.
Listen, man. Hey, we in the barbershop. Listen, and here we laugh, we debate, we build. I mean, out there is where you put it all to work. A lot of things are going to be said up in the barbershop that you might not agree with. But look at it this way. You lean into what's there for you, and then you leave it alone. Some things you just got to have that emotional intelligence. With that being said, like, subscribe. You know, Evo's been doing a good job with the men. She also got the show on Mondays with the ladies. Ladies, chime in over there, so we can bounce conversations off of both sides, man. Because I know she brings questions over there, and sometimes she brings them over here. But help us get the subscribers up and do all that good stuff, man. But until next time, Elevated Cognition at IG. Respect, y'all.
Oh yeah, don't forget to take your fuck it though. It works.
Go ahead, Car Money.
I don't know what the hell that came from. Shit.
Should be here on time. Should be here on time.
You would know if you wasn't late.
I apologize for being late today. I'm normally not, but today was just one of them days that never hardly happened. But anyway, final thought. I have to say this. Those people that are out there in relationships, especially you women, I understand that a lot of people are in relationships with single mindsets. It's not healthy to put your man or your woman in a position of believing something that is not true. If you are his wife or his woman, stop running around dressing provocatively. Stop running around with your ass cheeks hanging out. Stop trying to come off like a single woman when you're not. I'm saying that because I saw 3 to 4 instances this week where that was the case. I'm also seeing more and more parents are not getting life insurance for their children. So I wish everybody would go out there and do exactly that. We don't have to worry about your GoFundMe because nobody's going to donate it anyway. But your kids deserve that much if you give a damn about them. As for the video that we already reviewed, keep your hands to yourself, men and women, especially you women. You're not men. And don't think you can cry victim later because, like this one did, you're pushing a dude around that has a discipline. And now, when the cops roll up on you, now you want to play victim. Now you want to beg for him to get you out of it when you're the one that started the whole mess in the first place, especially in public. So I'm just bringing out those factors because I've seen it. I'm looking at it. I see it's a uptick going on with it. Um, please read a book, man. Go back to reading books. That's all I can tell people. Go back to reading books. If you got that much anger and that much loose time on your hands, go back to reading books. So salute, like, subscribe, come back next week. I will be on time. And stay safe and healthy out there, man. All right. Salute.
No respect, y'all. Take us out, Evo.
Wu-Tang.
Cream, get the money.
Dapper Don.